This that A1 Perico flow, you know? It's that kind of flow that could change your life. Yo, the kid is back. Word to my fitted cap. Shorty bad, beauty plus brains.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Perspective. I'm your host, Brooklyn 80s, back with another good episode for you guys today. Make sure everybody, if you support the channel, subscribe, like, hype, all of the things. Holla at me in the comments. You already know I'm going to holla back and rock with your boy. Today, I'm going to be bringing back a topic that I did a few weeks ago called the young stars in the league, young faces of the league. I didn't have a panel at that time, so I didn't really want to get into topics because I kind of wanted to answer them with different people. Um, but tonight, I'm at least have one person I know for sure, and anybody in the comments who want to jump up, and then we could anybody we could share everybody could share their opinion on the topics that I have today. Um, but until then, until people start jumping into the live, everybody start piling in, and then I have a panel. Let's just talk a little bit about been going on around the WNBA. First thing that comes to mind is Paige Beckers hitting a big shot over Chicago. Very controversial game. You know, a lot of people feel like the refs. Again, I've been saying it. That's a theme this season. I've been saying it all season. The refs are terrible. So apparently, the refs decided that game. Unfortunately for Chicago, but on Dallas's behalf, it works it works out for Dallas. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Paige, you got to take your hat off the Paige because regardless of what Paige had, I didn't feel like Paige got fouled. By the way, looking at it, I could be wrong, but I felt like that was another bad call. But take your hat off to Paige. Paige still had an incredible shot. And then you have the push non-push with Camilla and the refs calling the the backcourt. Shout out to my brother Nate. Nate showed me the evidence. Nate gonna rep for his team, but he showed me the evidence of how Camilla was fouled. And then obviously I forget the big's name, the Asian big for Dallas hitting going to the line, making the free throws and everything. Um and then oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about why is it seemed like before the season started, we would have thought that it would have been more of a race for rookie of the year. I've been advocating for Olivia Miles for like 2 years now. I've been telling people that she's a generational guard ever since she was injured. Before she got back, people doubted me. People were saying that she doesn't shoot well and this, that, and the third. I wasn't really too worried about it because I heard her talk in interviews saying that she was working on it. So when she actually came back from injury at Notre Dame, she was shooting amazing, right? And people didn't want to believe it at first. It was too much of a short sample size. She did it for the whole season. And then it went from that to, well, she don't play defense good enough for the pros. And everybody just had so much negative stuff to say about Olivia Miles. And I was the only one saying that they was wrong, that she does play good enough defense for the pros. I was saying if you could have people like Chelsea Gray defensive level, then Olivia Miles defensive level is fine. But we already know offensively she played like Chelsea Gray as well. Probably a little bit better at this stage because she's younger and faster. Chelsea Gray is more experienced, and I would say I don't want to say skilled, but definitely more experience and have a better feel for the game because of her experience. But Olivia Miles is right there. With that said, though, I would have thought that at least Flage and our fam obviously came a little late to the season, but I would have thought that Flage would have been in the Nate, what's up, brother? I would have
What's
thought
going
that
on?
Flage would have been in the talks for rookie of the year, but unfortunately she hasn't figured it out yet how to be consistent every night. Some nights she'll go off and have a bunch of threes. Other nights she'll just have like 8 points or she'll foul too much. You know what I mean? Just rookie mistakes.
Yeah.
Um it's early, so it's still enough time for her to put it together. But I would still like to, even though I'm rooting for Olivia and I want to see Olivia get everything coming for her. If she's rookie of the year, I'll be happy for her. I still would like to see a race, right? And I feel like there's enough talent in the draft to be a race. And if I had to name Nate, um, if I had to name a top 5 rookie, who would be in that rookie race, I would say Olivia Miles is number 1, right? And then from 4 to 5, they kind of even. There's no number 2 to me. They all number 2. But I would say if I just had to throw names out there, I would say um it's kind of hard because ain't none of them really standing out. So I'm gonna just say Flage because she has the best chance. I'm gonna say Flage
Hawkins.
because she okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. You give your 5, I'm gonna give my 5. Stalk has not gonna be on
I'm
my.
gonna
But
say
hold on, I'm not mad at. Hold on, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. So
okay.
it's gonna be Olivia. It's gonna be Flage. Um, and then our fan. I would say our fan probably got the second best or the third best chance. Her and Flage is a flip flop. They're on the same team, so they
Hmm.
have the opportunities to put shots up. I'm gonna say next AZ, right? She's on the team. The reason why I didn't say AZ high is just because she's on the team with a lot of people that she's on the team with Enrique and Paige. You got to have stats for rookie of the year.
Yeah.
But she's one of the best rookies, so her. And then I would probably throw. Should I was gonna say Hawk as well. Let me think about that. That fifth one is kind of difficult because Raven Johnson isn't getting minutes, so you got to get minutes. Lauren Betts is
Hmm.
starting to get minutes a little bit. You got
You
to
got to
get minutes.
contribute. You got to
You got
also
to be able to
contribute,
get
make an
minutes.
impact.
Well,
Yeah.
not really. You just got to get minutes and stats because Rookie of the Year isn't really a team. Is gonna That's not a team award, right? Because most rookie, you got to think
Mm-hmm.
about it. Most rookies come into the league, any league, they come into the league on the worst teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like usually how they choose rookies is based off their stats. It's based off if you just had,
That's what I'm saying. Make an
good
impact. Yeah. Some
numbers.
type of
Yeah, good
impact. Yeah.
numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So what you
that's what I'm
said? You
saying.
got Olivia Miles. Who else you say?
I got
You said our
Olivia,
fam.
Flage, Awa, and AZ. I'm trying to. I might throw Hawkins in there because I'm trying to think what other rookie is actually getting minutes like that. I can't think of them because, like I said, Lauren Betts isn't getting. She's starting to get a little bit of minutes now, and we don't
Yeah.
know if that's gonna go up or go down because she only got minutes because someone got
Let me
hurt.
let me throw some names at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Ivana Jokic, Mercury.
Oh, okay. Listen. I wasn't even thinking about overseas players
I
at
know.
all. So
Yeah.
I was thinking
Hmm.
about American rookies. Yeah. So throw some.
So I'm gonna tell you my top 5 real quick. Olivia Miles, Pauline Astor, New York Liberty. She's also doing a good
She's a
job.
good one. She's getting
Yeah.
minutes. She's a good one. Pauline Astia.
God, I mean, not potential order, but obviously, Olivia Miles is top one right now. But Gabrielle
Now,
Hawkins.
what I'm saying is, if they had to
Uh,
do a top 5 in the race and they had to name all
that's what I'm
5
saying.
people,
Oh,
yeah,
so all right, yeah. So 5, yeah, my 5 is Miles, uh, Pauline, Gabrielle Hawkins. I got Flood in there, and Ivana Dolce.
I like a Pauline one because obviously I wasn't thinking
Yeah,
about because it's hard to really view them as rookies. Like some of them, it's hard to
because
because I don't
well, even though right, because it's still their rookie year. Because even though they're playing overseas, this is their first WNBA rookie year. You know what I'm
like
saying? In the
even the
WNBA.
woman,
So
even to your point, even the woman that's on the Toronto Tempo, right? That was on the Sky before. I forget her name. Maria
uh
Conde. I think it's Maria Conde
yeah,
or
this is her
something like
first
that.
WNBA
This her
season. Yep.
first year, right? That's what I'm
Yep.
saying. So she considered a rookie, right?
Uh uh yeah, I just said her name. Sydney Taylor.
Sydney Taylor.
Sydney
Oh,
Taylor.
she's
She's a
another
rookie.
one.
She undrafted 2
You know
years ago.
what?
So if she keeps
So it's hard to
her
throw.
current, if
Mhm.
she keeps her current, I'll just say this: well, her current output, if she plays over 20 minutes, because Trendy posted it, whenever she plays over 20 minutes, because she get consistent minutes, she's averaging 18 points a game, 18 points, 2 assists, 2 steals. If she continues on that trajectory, she's gonna take that from Olivia Miles, especially if they start winning more. It also conduces, to winning. So
I
if
don't
they
see
start
that.
winning more, because I'm saying because I would say because Sydney Taylor's can do because she played overseas for 2 years, so her body's already used to it. Some rookies slow down because they've never played this many games in a season. College play 20, 20, 30 games maybe,
Yeah.
so and it's a different physicality. But the All Star break and the saying that FIBA championship will help, but. I say she can catch up. I say number 2. I think Olivia Miles still running away with it, but I'm saying catch up as far as stat wise when it's like kind of actually a race. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
that also maybe because you got Dejanay coming back, you got Courtney coming back. So, but she's a go-to scorer. Rakia was your go-to scorer, but so you need somebody that can get their shot off. So you got to keep her in a rotation. There's no way they're not taking. What's another thing I love to see? Rachel Banham on the bench.
Mm.
I love to
Yeah.
see that. But as far as the rookies, I can see if Sydney Taylor continue to get consistent minutes. I can see her jumping up in the race. Her and Hawkins,
No, no,
because
no. That I agree with you, Wing. So where I agree with you at is this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though Hawkeyes was your highest pick, I think Sydney Taylor is your most impactful rookie. Right?
I agree with that.
And
Yeah, it's just she can get more consistent on defense and defensive awareness because it's you can still see the rookie mistakes. You can play overseas all you want, but unless you're actually in this league and you on the court, playing the WNBA, they still pick you apart. You know what I'm saying? It's a
see,
like
but
cool body. Like it's things that the awareness and the perception. Like
mm,
you should know watching film. And film only gonna show so much, but unless you're actually on the court and you're at this time of the game, you already know she's gonna fake that and hit this pass like the trailer coming behind you. It's just perception and being on the court. That's why I say as a rookie, it's overseas will help, but it's gonna be interesting to see come after the All Star break. I really want to see that after the All Star break and the FIBA break, how
no, no,
how the
absolutely.
rookies
You
adjust.
said you said something interesting because
Yeah.
you got to realize a lot of people is judging these rookies and they don't even have the time. I've heard people say, so for what you just said, Sydney Teller, she have, she got to learn the defense, right? And then I've
Mm-hmm.
heard people say with Lauren Betts that she doesn't look ready. And then I've heard people say about Raven Johnson that, she's not ready, all of these things. But what people don't realize is the only way these rookies is going to look ready or get ready is with
Repetition.
playing time. And
Yep.
what happens is when you have certain coaches, like I know Tyler Marsh was like this last year. I haven't really been watching the Scouts so much this year, but I'm assuming that it's probably the same. He rather go with his vets than rookies, right? He don't really
Mm-hmm.
like going with rookies, right? What
Yeah.
happens is when you do that though, your rookie is not going to get that much better. Now, I'm not
Yeah.
saying just throw your rookie. I'm not saying throw your rookie out and just give him a whole bunch of
Right. They
time
got to
because
be ready for
I
it
feel
though.
like
Yeah.
no, no, no. Yes, got to be ready. But what I was gonna say was you got to earn more minutes, right? And the way
Mm-hmm.
usually how coaches how you earn more minutes with coaches is by all right, I'm gonna give you this amount of minutes. Let me see what you do with it. So you'll get 10
Yep.
minutes or whatever the case may be. And depending on to your point, whether you defend well in those 10 minutes, and then you'll get more minutes. All right, that 10 goes to 15. That 15 now goes
Mm-hmm.
to 20. Now you have
20. Yep.
starter minutes. And that's how that works. What happens is what a lot of these coaches do, though, what I'm noticing in the WNBA is they won't play their rookies at all until garbage time, until it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, till the end of the game. And it's like you didn't even really give them a chance to like play. Give them
Yeah.
5-10 minutes in the first quarter. You know what I mean? Give them some minutes and then see how they do with the minutes and then slowly increase it. That's what they need to
Yeah.
do with these rookies because if you don't do that, we won't know who's ready.
You want to
You know what I
know?
mean?
And
If you
another
take a
one I
look
throw out
at,
there, like Kiki Rice, she was ready, but she got hurt, so that's why you haven't seen her. Kiki Rice was definitely
Yeah. Now,
ready.
so I was watching her, but
Mm.
just like we could go back to even Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, right? I want to go back to
Yeah,
their rookie years because they got a lot of time starting out. Even both of them made mistakes, right?
yeah,
And they had a lot of time. They had a
a
lot of
lot of
time on the
time.
court. So imagine the rookies that don't they get a small amount of time, and we judging that
Yeah,
small amount of time, saying they
and they
ready
get
or not,
yanked. Yeah,
and they
yeah.
get yanked. Even the rookies that got a lot of time gonna make mistakes. So what you expect from them? And these are supposed to be generational pieces, right? These are supposed to be
Hmm.
even Olivia
Yeah,
Miles, right? We see stretches where she's playing really good. We see stretches where she's struggling a little bit. That's expected.
hmm,
You get what I'm saying? She's a rookie.
yeah.
She's growing. She's learning the game. You know, like you said, her body got to get adjusted. It's way more games. It's way more physical. So it's like
Well,
you have to allow them to play. So that's why I disagree with people when they say things like certain people ain't ready. I just feel like
mm,
if you see more of them, you will see more things you like.
yeah.
Medina Okot, we have games where we put her out there and she looks really good. We got certain games where we put her out there and she don't
She
look
look
like
lost.
she look a
Yeah, she
step
look lost
slow. You
sometimes.
get what
Yeah,
I'm
be like,
saying? So
yeah,
it that is gonna it just come with the territory. So you can't really judge it. I don't think you could judge rookie if they not getting the minutes. Somebody
right.
like Olivia Miles, you could judge because she's getting the minutes. Somebody like
Yeah.
Flauja, you could judge because she's getting the minutes, right? But somebody like Lauren Betts, who wasn't really getting minutes a couple weeks ago, you can't really judge whether she ready or not. You can't judge whether
Hmm.
Raven is ready or not. They ain't even have a chance to really play for real.
Right.
They
Especially,
sitting on a they
especially when
sitting
you
on a
put
bench
Raven
like
in.
this.
Yeah, especially when you put Raven in and she been sitting on the bench like 3 quarters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then Caitlin finally get into foul trouble. They pick on her to the point where you have to take her out, and she look upset because you get taking her out of the game. You got to stick Raven in there, and Raven has she ain't been warmed up. And like when Sydney Taylor was cooking everybody, and then they put her on Sydney Taylor, but she been sitting the whole game. You know what I'm saying? This she get you too. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just throw them out. You gotta let them warm up. You gotta let them make mistakes, like you said. So, but that team, speaking of the Fever, they're a pulled hamstring, or you know what I'm saying, or something away from losing 4 or 5 games in a row because
I'm
they
gonna
have no
give you
depth.
credit. I'm gonna give you credit because you was the first one that said, and I agree with you, but you was the first one that said that they have a big situation, right?
Yeah,
They need
because
depth at the big. So
what's
um,
going? So all it takes is for Aaliyah Boston because they have no other centers. Michaela Ten because they got a bunch of forwards. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Aaliyah Boston is actually a forward too. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep. She's actually a forward, but because she lost a lot more weight, she's more agile. But they have no centers, and because you saw this first time Aaliyah Boston will miss some games. She missed the first beginning of the season, and Caitlin, I don't know if you saw, she was like kind of grabbing her leg again, like they're like, you okay? She's like, yeah, yeah. I'm like, here we go. I'm like, here we go.
that's
She's
part of my
grabbing her leg
topics.
again.
That's part
Yeah,
of my
she's grabbing the
topics.
leg again. She's grabbing that hamstring. Like, but it ain't got nothing to do with the fever. It's got perfect to do with her not taking care of her body in the off season, not playing ball and golfing all the time. It's not her hamstring, it's her back. Because you know what I'm saying? When you playing golf, shout out to BAD. He pointed this out. When you play, he bred it out. When you'll start out playing golf and you're not a regular, it hurts your lower back. You know what I'm saying? We out there trying to play golf. The first thing that start hurting is your lower back and your hamstrings because your body isn't used to actually playing golf. You're not ready for it. It takes years to actually have your body ready to be playing golf. Because you constantly bending over. She took her goofy behind to the golf club because she basically said to WNBA, I'm better than all y'all anyway, because that's like a spit in the face because she never plays basketball in the off season. You know what I'm saying? Even if it ain't got to be all right. You can go overseas or go to what's the the UA division that they go, the 5-on-5. Do that. You ain't gotta do all right, but do something where you play ball and try to get better. And she still turned up. She's still doing the same thing. Drag screen, drive to the rim. Once she do that. Hospital. The same thing she's been doing since college. Nothing's changing her game. So she'll pull the hamstring away from missing 3-4 games, and they will. If Aaliyah's there, they'll probably win her. You know what I'm saying? With them and the rest, they'll make sure because they got the feeder on all these national games. They got to make sure they win some of them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm.
but that's what they also picking up a lot of the dream games because they're like, well, look, Angel's winning. and she's popped. So we got to go ahead and get behind her because Atlanta's winning.
Yo,
You know what
yo,
I'm saying?
Dre,
So,
yo, Dre, I'm gonna drop the links for you. Come up to the panel because we gonna I'm gonna have some questions for the panel. I want you to be a part of it. Let me see.
but yeah, as far as the rookies, you know, what I'm saying, to close out on the rookies, now playing, it's like you said, they need time. You gotta let them develop. They're gonna make mistakes. So, and Sydney Taylor, she took that spot. I'll give her that. She earned that spot in the preseason. She did her thing. She's like, I ain't passing nothing. I'm shooting. And then when it was time to pass, she passed it. She wasn't gunning. When it was time to pass, she passed it. Not like Harmony. She was like, I'm gonna show you I'm a scorer, and that messed her up. But with Sydney, she proved she can score and play team ball, and that's what she took HVL spot. So you know what I'm saying. That's what y'all still want HVL over Sydney Taylor. Oh, you know what I'm saying. So she took that
Who said
spot,
they?
and she had
Who
to
said they
earn it.
wanted eight? Who said that? Who said they wanted HVL over Sydney
Oh
Taylor?
no, these people just looking for things to say they hate the sky. They're like, oh y'all drop HBL for her. I was like, yeah, she
You
played
gotta
better.
realize. You gotta realize HVL one of the most popular players in the league. That's why. So I'm assuming we don't see her fan base a lot. You know, I see a lot of CC fan base. You see Angel fan
Uh,
base. HVL was popular too, but I don't ever see the HVL fan base. Maybe it's LSU. I don't know who it is, but I don't know. But that's probably who it was because I can't
but
imagine
it's
nobody saying that.
yeah, because it's the thing popular, but you got to be popular and good. You know what I'm saying? The only one Angels make. I mean, because Caitlyn is mediocre. I'm sorry, she's mediocre. Angel's been the only one I've been able to see pull that off to an extent where she's popular and really good at something. So you know what I'm saying? Her stardom is justified. But HVL, you got to actually be good. I think I'm glad she's in Connecticut. She gets time to develop and play. But Sydney Taylor took that spot. She earned it. You know what I'm saying?
She
You
on
see, she took
I
Rachel Banner
guess
minutes.
she on a development contract, so she not playing
Oh,
right now.
HVL, oh yeah. But she still wanted to stay. She said she wanted to stay there. Well, because other teams, they said other teams was calling because they wanted to get her, but she wanted to stay in Connecticut because she felt that would be best for her future going
I think
forward. Is
that's
that what you're saying?
I I
Yeah.
think that's good for her. Dre, what up, baby? I think that's good for her because was good. I think that's
What's
good for her
happening?
because you always want to go where you want it.
Yeah.
So it looks like
I'm good.
Connecticut wanted her. Was good, baby. It looks like Connecticut wanted her. So I'm happy
Mm-hmm.
for her. I want it's Connecticut. The Connecticut is weird. I think I said this the other day. Connecticut is weird though because they best shooters is on development contracts.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. What are they doing? Is they going to trade Anissa Morrow, man? I've been wanting to ask that because she's off the
I
bench.
already
She's
said they
starting.
should.
She's off the
I don't know
bench.
if you
She's
remember.
starting.
I don't know if you. I think you shot me down. But I had so Dre, we got you want IG Dre?
Yeah, I'm on IG, but it's not a business one. It's my personal joint.
I use my personal one too. The only reason why I asked if you it's up to you if you want to join. We got a I got like for the podcast for like friends of the show. I got a
Yeah.
little group chat I can add you to. But anyway, in the group chat, I had wrote a little trade that I thought this is like in the beginning. This is like the first week of the season, like second week of the season. I
Yeah.
was noticing certain things. So I was like, Connecticut doesn't have enough shooting. They have a lot of those
Yep.
athletic wings, but they don't have enough shooting. And I looked at Seattle and I said, well, Seattle has a lot of shooting, but they could use like another small forward type. And then
Yeah.
obviously you got the LSU connection. So I was like, it'll be dope if Anissa Murrow gets traded to Seattle, pair her back with
Play her back
Flau'jae,
with Flau'jae.
and then send
Yeah.
one of them shooters. And then look, ironically, they cut one in a and what's the girl D Brown, Lexi
Lexi
Brown. They
Brown.
they
Yeah,
already
Lexi
Yep.
cut her.
Brown.
They could have sent somebody like Lexi to Connecticut because they need a shooter anyway. So I was like, that'd have been a perfect trade. But you shot me down at that. You was like, nah.
And Lexi
But it might have
and,
been
and Lexi was
yeah,
cooking, not to cut your
yeah,
wisdom.
she
Lexi was
was.
cooking, so I don't know why they cut her. But then
Yeah, they
again,
was.
the WNBA, like that's the one issue I have with them. Like the way they
Yeah,
be cutting these girls be
yeah.
downright crazy.
I
And then you
I
cutting the ones that's actually doing something.
actually
And
productive.
there's so many players. Listen, that girl from Vegas, and y'all know who I'm talking about.
Who got
KB is
Who?
her initials.
Oh, listen.
I don't know how she's still in the league.
Kirsten
She
Bell?
She
Kirsten Bell.
got.
I don't know how she's still in the league.
I told you, Neva, she dating somebody. She got dirt on somebody.
Yo,
she
for
got
real.
photos of somebody.
Yeah, she got photos on somebody.
Hey, she
I
got
don't know
something on-
how she's still in the league.
I don't think she that bad though,
Allegedly,
Dre. Why you say that, Dre? I don't think she. I'm talking about like. I'm not talking about overall game. I'm just talking about what she provides because she a shooter. She shoot.
Is she?
She don't do shit. She don't do nothing.
Let me bring up her stats. I'm sorry, you said she a shooter. I got to bring up her stats.
She not gonna have good stats because she not like in the main rotation. But like when she comes in, she like stand in that corner and she shoot the ball.
But they protected her over Aaliyah 9, who's an actual shooter though.
Well,
I
Aaliyah,
didn't understand that.
She's in Atlanta now.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? They didn't protect her. They let Portland draft her, then they cut her.
And then they cut
Toronto,
her. Yeah.
Then they cut her. That's what I'm like, y'all, you protecting Christian Bale? And it's like, oh, she's a valuable piece of the champion. She was on the bench.
She's on the bench. How
what
valuable
you
are you? You on the bench. How valuable are you? You holding up space.
Listen, I'm not mad. Listen, I'm not mad at what y'all saying. I'm not a Kirsten Bell fan, but I'm just saying I've seen like why, but
now Lexi Brown, like this. Listen, I can go down the list. I can go down the list of so many girls that should be in this league right now.
Yeah.
Right. What I was going to say though, Dre, to you,
Deja Kelly, he's one that should be in this league right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's ironic we talking about the Aces because she was with them and they let her go, and we haven't heard from her since.
But the Aces seem to do that every year. It was first Deja Kelly, right? And then it was Aaliyah Nah. Like every time they get a rookie. And also, what's her name? Can't think of the name. The white girl. It's like every time they get a rookie, they let the rookie go. So I don't understand.
There was one that they had. I know who you're talking about, but I think she was injured. She was still recovering from an ACL injury. Liz
Kitley.
Yeah. She with Portland right now. She with Portland.
Yeah. They always let their rookies go.
Yeah. She with Portland.
She with Portland? Oh. Well, again, that's an all-white team, so I'm not surprised.
I forgot she with
they got
Portland.
One black,
Is she still hurt? Because she hasn't been playing. And she's still hurt?
They got one black girl, Jordan Harrison. Jordan Harrison, but she's
they cut her too. She on development contract. Right? Niadu Pouch. That is the other one. Is the real one.
Yeah, I think Jordan Harrison. I thought she was in Seattle. No.
Nah, she in Portland. They cut her, then brought her back to development contract.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Nick said.
All right, so y'all want to get into these topics now? I got so basically the topics is gonna be about the
man, I got caught out. It was an NBA trade that kind of caught me off guard.
Oh, what happened?
The Thunder. I know the Thunder traded Aaron Wiggins to the Hawks for 2 second-round picks, and it's a rumor that the Heat trade Giannis trade finna go through around in a few hours. Giannis going to the Heat. Yeah, and the Bucks finna get like 5 players, 3 first-round picks. The Lakers getting who's it? The Lakers getting? They're getting Khalil Ware.
It's a 3-team trade?
It's for official. It's 3-team trade.
Oh,
alleged. It's an alleged. I gotta make sure I say alleged. Allegedly, it's a 3-team rumored 3-team trade with the Bucks, Heat, and LA because LA trying to get one of their centers.
Yeah,
their center. So they're trying to get Miles Turner and Isaiah Stewart. That's a 14 trade. What the heck? Oh, it's a 14 trade.
Do a 14 trade.
You can do a 14 trade. The Pistons. Sending Isaiah Stewart and the Heat sending Khalil Ware to the Lakers. Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be crazy. So I'll wait on that. That's what it kind of thought. I was like, wait, is it happening now? So okay, my bad. Go ahead. They kind of threw me for a second.
Yeah,
but when it go down, I'll message you. If it happens, I'll message you.
I got a half hour to kill.
All right, but so we basically just gonna talk about the young faces of the league and just different things that they've been in the media about and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just ask y'all questions and then y'all just tell me y'all opinion on it. So the first one I got is Angel Reese, and how do you feel? Do you feel like Angel Reese is being targeted by the refs?
Absolutely.
You
don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
Yeah.
You don't take a rocket. Listen. We not gonna sit here and be naive. She's definitely being targeted. Definitely. And I love the fact that she's keeping. She's not crashing out like other folks.
Keep her composure.
She's keeping her composure.
You know what helps? Winning.
I think.
Winning helps.
Well, definitely. I think what helps is the team that she's on. If she was in Chicago still,
she'd be crashing out.
I believe she'll be losing her mind. But the fact that she's in Atlanta and she's with a winning culture,
winning
and
team.
you got a bunch of veterans on that team, that's going to hold her down, whether it's Alicia Gray, whether it's Ryan Howard, whether it's Jordan Canada, whether it's Naz Hillman, they're going to, get her if she was to crash out. So I love the fact that she's not, going berserk with it at the moment, but clearly she's being targeted. Clearly she's being targeted.
I agree. And then it's crazy to be the same ref. Like I realized because somebody pointed out it was the same ref that was in Unrivaled that kicked her out in the New York Liberty game that we were talking about. Like the same ref that kicked her out in the right, they called, called double teched, but she was waving like, man, that wasn't no foul. It was the same ref that had her thrown out the Liberty game that Herb double teched her. And even though Sabrina Lester, they was looking like, who what's the tech on? What happened? Didn't nobody what happened? It's the same guy. So she's definitely being targeted by a lot of these ignorant refs. It's like I was telling you before, I don't know if you saw Dre, but one of the refs is short white guy staring at her, like literally waiting when she got to walk, when she's running up the court, waiting for her to say something because I think she was fouled and wait for her to crash out so he can hurry up and protect her. Literally, looking at her mouth
from yesterday's game, or
no? It was last week. It was last week. Like he was waiting for her to say. I think it was the first Indiana. It was Indiana. He's waiting for her to say something. Like say something. So you know what I'm saying. So, but it definitely feels better when you got a squad around you and you winning, and especially they just beat the Fever back to back. So, I mean, you can't really say that like, and she had 5 fouls going at the third quarter. They definitely kept trying to get off the court. Yeah. And she sat out for 2 minutes and Indiana made a 9-0 run. So they're trying to reduce her impact, but yeah, she's definitely being targeted.
Well, they're failing miserably at that because she's making a great impact.
Right. And so for me, I feel like kind of what Dre said. One, I like the fact that she's handling herself, right? Because it's like I said this before on a few lives ago. The most important thing you can have is just being aware of what's going on, right? If you have intel, if you have knowledge of what's going on, then you're able to conduct yourself in a way where you're not crashing out, right? So that's the one thing I love about her maturity and how she's carrying herself. The other thing though is I lost my train of thought. The other thing though is I forgot. If it come back to me, I'll say it.
Was you trying to bring up we talking about targeting? Were you trying to bring about the fact that she matured over?
No. I was going to talk about something specific, but it was early in the.
My whole thing, my whole thing is with the maturity.
Yeah.
When it comes to someone else, she just goes like she's basically getting away with murder out there when it comes to these refs. Like she can literally chastise them, yell at them, curse at them, and do nothing. It's like it's like they swallow their whistle. And I've seen games, and I'm sure y'all have too. Whether it was Angel Reese, whether it was Paige, there was players like they just clapping in front of the refs and they get hit with a tech. They're not even chastising them. They letting their emotions out, but they get a tech. But this girl could literally yell at a ref, bark at them, curse at them, and they just swallow their whistle. Now, I remember a few years ago when Angel came to the league, so many people, they had this word that they crowned her. Thug. Is it safe to say that Caitlin Clark is a thug?
Oh, definitely.
I'll say it. She's a thug. The way she acting?
A mediocre one.
Disrespecting your coach. Disrespecting your coach. Disrespecting your assistant coach. Disrespecting referees. That's thuggish behavior, if you ask me.
Definitely disrespectful. And
I'm
constantly
happy you
scratching. They
said
got
that
a
because
montage
what I
of
wanted
her
to say,
scratching.
what I wanted to say actually came back to me. So I'm happy you said that.
I
So
knew it would. That's why I said that. I threw the lob because I
I
knew it was
figured you
going to come back
did.
to you.
I
I knew
figured
it
you
was going to come
did.
back to you. That's
But
what I'm here for.
what
That's
I
what I'm
wanted
here
to
for.
what I wanted to get into though was with the targeting. I think they doing that though. So the one is to diminish her stats, right? And then
Yeah.
two, I don't know. Listen, I'm not in the conspiracy theory land, but I this is something I gotta say. I think they trying to affect her getting her money, right? Because if she gets on the all WNBA list, she gets the
Oh
max
yeah, she
contract
getting
right
paid.
early.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
get a
So
bonus. Yeah.
I think they trying to hold her back from that because the more she signs, the more they look wrong in their decision. You get what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they keep not picking her. So they need a reason for her to kind of diminish. But they thought it was gonna happen naturally. Everybody thought in season 2, oh, them offensive rebounds gonna come down or whatever, this, that, and the third. That didn't happen. So now in the third season where she about to get a max deal, I think they trying to like that's because it don't make sense. She never traveled this much in her career. Like the way they calling for all these travels and fouls and all,
Man.
like it's excessive and it kind of don't make sense to me. So I have a feeling that got something to do with her stats and her getting that money. So that's what I really wanted to touch on. I'm good looking for the alley because that shit slipped my mind.
No doubt. No doubt.
So topic 2. This is basically going to be all about Angel, the young faces, Angel, Caitlin, and Paige. Topic
Okay.
two is about Caitlin. So far for the past, time being, it hasn't been much in the media except for what the Tiffany Hayes stuff was. But in the media and her fans, they always want to claim so much violence that Caitlin Clark. What I want to know is, are we past that narrative now, or is that still the narrative? Is Caitlin, everybody's jealous and trying to hurt Caitlin Clark out there on the floor?
Oh,
I hate.
I think.
Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead.
I'll definitely say that's definitely gone because all the push offs, you know what I'm saying, she can't do a lot of those push offs. She still do it somewhat, but every possession she was doing that last year. She was pushing off in the beginning of the year. They was calling it because they was like, hey, you can't keep doing it because like she didn't ever work on her game. So this thing where everybody trying to hurt her, I haven't heard one peep of that. Not one peep. I mean, when somebody getting up and they
came back a
arguing,
little bit with the Tiffany Hayes stuff. That it filled it back up with that.
Yeah, that which is crazy because she's the one out there nitpicking, tripping, and pushing people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it went a little bit. They was like, "Oh, Tiffany," but it wasn't near as it was. You know what I'm saying, when she first got here, and they was like, "Oh, everybody trying to hurt her," and then you have former basketball players point that out, like, "Well, that was y'all fault. You can't like when Lonzo." You know what I'm saying? Remember, LeVar Ball was like, he better than all y'all, and Lonzo got targeted. Well, you can't say somebody better than me. And then they get here, I'm gonna show you that he's not better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like that was y'all fault. Kept saying she gonna dominate and do all this. That was y'all fault. Like, wasn't nobody trying to hurt her, but they were trying to show, hey, you got to earn this like we did. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You coming in, they making you the crown. You ain't won nothing. And she didn't win in high school. She didn't win in college. Last time I checked, Angel been winning since high school and college. You know what I'm saying? And so has Paige. So that's what they like. Paige is who they tried to make us think Cece was. You know what I'm saying? So that's actually Paige. Paige can score. She can defend. She can go solo. She can ISO. So that's what they thought. You know what I'm saying? Paige is who they thought. So they wanted us to think Cece is. So they're gonna try and bring it up because they want her to be this great white hope, but she's not. And they hate the fact that they don't want it to be Paige because Paige actually likes black people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Her stepmother is black. Her little brother is black. So they don't want Paige. They don't want Paige. She's too representative of black culture. She's ingrained. So that's what she was like when she did that speech at the ESPY. They was like, nope.
Yep.
Can't
that's
have
where
her.
It all started. That's where it all started.
They was like, we gotta have somebody that's against all of this.
We gotta find somebody else.
Because Caitlin ain't said nothing about the racism when she did that speech. I told you, Brooke, when she did that speech and that little interview in the magazine cover, they was like, hey, you gotta say something so we can get people to sign here. No one wants to play with her. No, they got Mo Billings. I'm sorry. Mo Billings. You know why Angel goes so hard at Mo Billings? Because she was talking all that trash. I still remember, Angel played that over her when she made the All-Star, Angel ain't finna be rebounding over. She rebounded over small people, and they show Angel snatching the rebound over her head. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't even know. She said that about Angel?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, Angel only rebound." Yeah, she's like, she only rebounding over people that's smaller than her. She ain't even rebounding over no 6'6" people. And Angel showed her. That's why she go at her like that.
I never saw that. I only saw Mo Billings talk highly of Angel, but I was on podcast. So you educated me on something now.
Yeah, that was
the only
after
person
Angel
I saw
came and treated her. Yeah.
The only person I saw, obviously we all know, say something about Angel rebounds was Azurá Stevens, but I didn't know Monique Billings also said something.
Oh yeah. Oh, like it's like a quiet jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Which it's like an admiration and a hate because they admire the fact that she can get the rebounds, but it's also like, dang, how she getting these rebounds, and then all the stuff she doing off the court. So it's like an admiration and a jealousy. And some of them have said it like, I was a little envious of that because like, man, she came in killing, but I was like, man, she getting her bread, so I can't really say. So some of them have said they honestly was a little jealous, like, man, that's crazy, but she doing it on her own. She, you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't give it to her like somebody else. So, but yeah, go ahead, Dre. I'll let my land plane. Go ahead. I'm talking to somebody. Go ahead.
Well, my whole thing is this. Even in her first year, she wasn't being targeted. It's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Before she got into the league, they already crowned her the Great White Hope. You had a fan base pollute our space. I'm talking about real WNBA fans, not these casuals that just popped up now. I'm talking about real fans like myself. I crowned this girl the greatest thing since sliced bread. Now, we've all seen it, whether it's in the WNBA or NBA, because I remember when Candace first got to the league, they was hunting for her.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we gonna show you what it is when you get here. And she handled it like a G. Caitlyn, on the other hand, did they get a little too physical with her? Yeah, they did. But that's the nature of the beast.
Yep.
You had your people, you had your apologists, because that's what I call them. You had your apologists put this pedestal on you. And all they had to do was just let you just play the game that you love. But no, they want to come in our space and say, you're the best thing since sliced bread. So all of these young players, all of these older players, all these vets is like, oh, we can't wait for her to get to the league because we're going to show her that this ain't what she think it is. Diana Taurasi warned her. She warned her. And some people thought she was hating. This is a WNBA legend. Like this, there's some people that view her as the GOAT. She was preparing her. And they thought it was hate. It wasn't hate. She was just keeping it real. And I tell you what, I tell you one thing. I know these networks, I know they upset now because they thought televising all those nationally televised games was going to be a good thing. It's not looking too good right now. It's not looking too good right now because there's so many games that we have watched us stink up the joint. Because see me, they can miss me with that offense because the one thing her apologists do, that's all they talk about. They talk about points, rebounds, and assists. They don't talk about them turnovers. They don't talk about how bad she shoot from the field, how bad she shoot from the three-point line. They do not talk about that stuff.
Like, you know what's funny though, Dre? That's one of my topics. No, again, I'm just saying that's one of my topics.
Like, I've come to the realization with this. And I actually said this on my show last week. It's to the point that her apologists, it's funny that one of her biggest stands, even he has turned his back on her. Jason Whitlock.
Yeah, Whitlock.
He has turned his back on her. I'm like, whoa, hell about to freeze over.
Even those guys. What was those guys that Joy Teller used to be on their show? The
Emmanuel showing them.
They turned their back too. They was big CC supporters. That he they bigging up Angel Reese.
First of all, I don't rock with them anyway because they do too much. All of them niggas is clowns. The only one I rock with over there is TJ Husmanzada. He the only one over there I rock with. Everybody else can't rock with them. Oucho, he been a cornball nigga.
Yeah, that's who it is. Oucho.
That dude, he's in the same realm as RG3, if you ask me. But back to this. I did a video. I did a video last week and I said that her apologist is to the point where that's their Lord and Savior, Caitlin Clark. It's not God. He's their God. It's to the point where you can't say nothing negative about this girl. Like if you do, you're deemed a hater or a racist. There've been plenty of videos where I've given this girl her flowers. Plenty. But now, since y'all don't put her on this pedestal so much, now I got to tell y'all about your girl. The real truth, the ugly truth that y'all can't handle. And it's to the point where, like I said, that's their God. That's their Lord and Savior. When they wake up in the morning, they don't get on their knees and bow down to God. They get on their knees and bow down to Caitlin Clark. That's the way it is.
Calling her Jesus. Old girl calling her Jesus. Like, come on now.
This is the space that we have to deal with when it comes to her stands. They're polluting it, and I have a big problem with it. Big problem with it. And I'm not going to be quiet about it. I'm going to continue to piss them off. Because see, my thing is this. People think I hate her. I don't hate her. I have no reason to hate her. She never stole no money from me or nothing like that. I know she's good, but she's not what they say she is.
No,
there's plenty of players. I said she wasn't a top 10 player. People thought I was bugging.
Nah,
well, guess what? The Bleacher Report confirmed everything I said. And guess what they said? Oh, the Bleacher Report, they not credible. They can't be taken serious. The year before, she was ranked number 4, and y'all was okay with it. But now that she's ranked number 11, oh, now Bleacher Report don't matter anymore. Just like the whole voting thing. Oh, it's a conspiracy. How's she ranked number 5? I'll tell you why she's ranked number 5. Because now everybody is starting to see what she really is.
And they got rid of those bots, too. They got rid of those bots.
That overrated and overhyped that everybody's been saying, it's coming home to roost, and they cannot handle it. They're tired of her behavior. All of these things is coming to light right now, and the only people that can't see it is her apologists. So they can continue to bow down and worship her, but the behavior, the crash outs, the way she's been stinking up the joint, it's going to continue. And to be honest with you, the worst thing that can happen, and I know I'm speaking too much, but I'm gonna land my plane on this right now.
No. Y'all both. Let me say that y'all both good. There's no time limit. There's no speed limit. So don't feel like y'all get y'all points out. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all are going into other topics. And but I'm saying y'all just going into other topics. We're gonna talk about certain shit again, but it's cool.
All right, but this is my last one. I'm gonna land my plane on this topic. The worst thing that can happen. And again, I'm a Liberty fan, so I'm hoping it don't happen. But let's just do the hypothetical. The worst thing that can happen is Atlanta get a championship before Indiana. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I know me and you saying the same thing.
We're gonna hear a lot of suicides.
I said that.
Look, I know me and you said, hold on, Nate. I know me and you saying the same thing, but I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna say that's the best thing that could happen. Atlanta win before Indiana. I said I'd be saying the same thing. I'm gonna say the opposite one. But y'all hit the nail on the head. It ain't really much for me to add to that, except for this. It was never no violence on Caitlin. That was just a narrative that I'm happy that's finally debunked. There was a whole bunch of people who never watched women's basketball that just seen some highlight clips and just, and made it whatever narrative they wanted to make it. So it was never no violent.
The one. I'm not gonna hold you. There was one where I felt was unnecessary, and that was the Kennedy
I agree
Carter
with you
one.
too.
That was the only one.
See, me and you disagree. I don't even think that was for me. For me, it was the Seattle. No, listen. For me, it was the Seattle one. Did you see? I forget the girl name, but she punched. You see when she punched Clayton in the chin in Seattle the rookie season. I forget the girl name. That was it was a girl in Seattle. I think she played in Chicago before that or something.
So I'm explaining why we said we disagree with the Kennedy one because you didn't see the whole play. So I watched the game. So Caitlin was talking trash.
Yeah,
kept elbowing Marina and elbowing Kennedy. Like she was talking, you can't talk trash to Kennedy. Like that's the wrong one. And she elbowed Kennedy. Yeah, and she elbowed. Marina was cool. And but she was talking trash and she had just threw an elbow at Kennedy. Kennedy like, oh for real? She did it twice. So the last time when Kenny came down and scored, she was like, "Yeah, what you talk?" And you know, Caitlyn is a super flopper. She been doing this.
Absolutely,
when Kennedy bumped her, oh my God, she fell to the floor. So that wasn't even egregious. That was Caitlyn running her mouth to Kennedy. So that's what I'm like. That wasn't even egregious because you throwing elbows at Marina, then you throw an elbow at Kennedy and Thompson. You can't stop me. Kennedy was like, "Oh, for real?" She's like, "Well, stop me then." And then she bumped us like, "What was all that stuff you was talking?" So that's like that wasn't even egregious. So you can't be running your mouth and then fall to the floor. Like, what happened? We're not gonna stab somebody, then turn around and shoot you and say, "Why you shoot me?"
That's the one thing I don't like about her. She initiates this trash talk, and then as soon as somebody get in her face, Aaliyah Boston or somebody got to grab her up. Like, no,
go grab up.
If you want to talk smack, then let them come to your face and talk smack. Don't wait for your teammates to come get you, and then you start talking.
Like when she pushed Angel, like last year when she pushed Angel during that Sky game, she pushed her, and then when Angel jumped up, she's gonna try to walk away. She's gonna eye her down, stare her down, and then try to walk away. That's why Angel's like, "Man, what the heck is wrong with you?" That's some coward type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, you a coward. You gonna push now? Who doing the bullying now? So somebody got a nice screenshot of when Angel's trying to clock in. I was thinking, it was yesterday. Angel finna clock in and she's sitting on the table waiting to, you know what I'm saying, check in. And she's just looking at Caitlyn just like kind of like half smiling, like, "Yeah, who winning now?" You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine what Angel thinking now if she was a better team, because they were saying I told Brooke before the season.
Thank you, Henry. It was so Dre, when you get a chance,
Victoria.
I'm gonna check that out.
She actually punched Caitlyn. She actually punched Caitlyn in the chin. I felt like that was a little too far. Outside
I did see that, but outside of that,
I'm gonna check that out. I'm definitely gonna check that out because again, I mean, my whole thing is this, man. We already spoke on this. The people that are saying these things, they're just casuals. These dudes was not watching the WNBA.
They're not even casuals, bro. Casual mean that you'll watch sometimes. These are people who don't watch the WNBA at all. Just see a highlight. They'll see a highlight and then make a whole narrative based on the highlight.
Yeah.
And dudes
we went over there last night.
And dudes that pay attention to box scores. Like, y'all not sitting here watching these games. And those are the people I can't get with when it comes to sports in particular, but primarily WNBA. Like, I don't like conversating with people that only watch box scores. I need to conversate with people that actually watch these games because it's more to it than box score. Like, I'm about efficiency, and this is why I've said, like, I've been getting a lot of flack because of my all-star voting, because the guards I picked.
Why? What's your flack for?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Caitlyn wasn't on my all-star team.
Oh, she's not on mine either. So I guess I'm gonna get flagged too.
Yeah, my guards were Kelsey Plum, Paige Beckers, Olivia Miles, and Courtney Williams. Those were my. So
we got. So where you got Kelsey Plum, and where you got what's the other one you said? Kelsey Plum and Courtney Williams. I have Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard.
No problem with that. I have no problem with that.
I got no problem with yours.
I have no problem with that. Because my whole
let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. How did they see? Like, you had to post it. How did they see your ballot?
You must have shared it. You can share it too.
Where did you post it at?
Of course, I shared it.
Where did you post it at?
On my YouTube channel, on my YouTube shorts, and on TikTok.
Gotcha. Okay, I only post miles on my shorts, so ain't nobody say nothing to me yet.
I love the engagements because
me too.
I love the engagements because my whole thing is this: y'all getting upset over something that you know I'm saying is right. So you can keep bumping your gums and talk all this madness all you want, but it ain't like what I'm saying is wrong. Like, okay, granted, because she may have more points, she may have more rebounds, she may have more assists. But I'm about efficiency. All the girls that I picked, they're way more efficient than Caitlin Clark, and it's not even close. It's not close. Like these logo threes that y'all love, y'all love to see her shoot.
And better records.
For 27, for 27. That's not okay.
And better records.
It's not efficient at all. Like, this is supposed to be the standard for logo threes, but she can't even make them. She can't even make them.
26%. Yeah,
that's horrible.
So,
like,
Dre, so you a Fever fan?
Team. Huh?
Are you a Fever fan?
Hell no, I'm a Liberty fan.
Okay.
Hell no, I know.
You from Brooklyn, right, Dre?
You better know it.
Yeah, you from Brooklyn.
Okay. Oh, so you a Knicks fan too?
Let's move on to the next.
Jesus.
Let's move on to the. I'm from Bushwick. Dre. Let's move on to the next.
We next door neighbors. We ain't that far away from each other.
That's a fact.
We right there on the J line.
Yep. Let's move on to the next topic, though. Because listen, y'all killing these topics, and I got a lot of good topics. So y'all probably gonna go. You know what I mean? Y'all probably gonna have a lot to say about them all. And the way I broke them up to let y'all know is, let's just say you could say something similar about two different players. I moved it so we're not saying the same thing back to back. Like I kind of broke it up in a way where we can have good conversations about each of these players or teams. So we just talked about Angel. We just talked about Caitlin. So let's get into Paige. And the question that I have about Paige is really about the Dallas Wings, and it's, does the Dallas Wings actually, what does the Dallas need? What does the Dallas Wings need to win a championship?
More depth. They need more big depth.
Be more specific though. Get into it. Let's talk about it.
So I'll say they're like that. The Scout Wings game that the refs made sure they won.
Hey, let me give you, before you get into it, let me actually give you some perspective, right? So obviously we know that the Aces is the championship team, right?
And we know that already.
They the standard. Yeah. I believe, y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. I know they just won the last game, beat them by a bunch of points, but I think Dallas actually beat, and this is where I'm not sure. Y'all got to correct me. Dallas actually beat the Aces twice this year, right? So it's like Dallas have the Aces number.
I know it was a season win and then a regular season win.
Okay, might have been. I heard somebody say 2, but I just wasn't sure about that. But
could be.
The reason why I'm even bringing up the Aces is, we know if you look at how the Aces is constructed, they have enough to win a championship, right? So if you kind of look at Dallas, I'm not taking Dallas beating the Aces as if it mean anything. I'm just saying, like, if we don't look at the Dallas Wings right now as a contender, at least I don't, right? But if we are to look at them as a contender, what would they need to make them a bona fide contender? If that kind of clarified the question a little.
Yeah, I mean, you need more than one go-to scorer. Okay, they have, because Wnba is streaky.
Very streaky.
You know what I'm saying? So just like what Chicago did with Paige, people are going to look at that and they're going to do the same thing, the way they play defense on her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. When refs start calling the game a different way, it changed the way you play defense. Like for 3 quarters, Paige had 9 points. Like they was, shutting her out. Like, but because Wnba was barely hitting, she hit a 3 here, and then they shut her out. So I mean, they're also going to need experience in the playoffs, because you can't just go and be like, "Oh, we got enough." Like they wouldn't even be able to get past who's Golden State, I think, because Golden State's been in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So you could, it's regular season defense, and then that's playoff defense. Because when it's playoff defense, the refs take that whistle and they stick it in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? And you constantly looking at the refs because you be getting all these calls. Mostly. Yeah, mostly. When it's the playoffs,
I'm scared for these playoffs, man. I'm not even going to hold you.
The way these refs calling it right now, I'm scared too.
Yeah, I'm so afraid of what's going to happen in the playoffs because just what you said, the way they officiating now. I'm scared what's going to happen in playoff time. It's because very nasty.
I sent Brooklyn the breakdown video because but somebody was saying, somebody that don't watch basketball was saying Miller didn't get pushed, and I showed them a breakdown. And different angle, every angle she got pushed, and that's still, even if she got pushed, when you catch a ball and your momentum is going toward that's still, especially at the 4th quarter, that's still your ball. That's not backcourt. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't know basketball. You know what I'm saying? But if you got refs calling it like that, but I know when it's the playoffs, you got certain refs that are in, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, these are the veteran refs. And they tell them to them, hey, this, you know what I'm saying? It's the playoffs. So kind of let them play a little bit. Don't let it make sure you get control of the game. So if it's playoff basketball, if you so used to getting these whistles, Paige gonna be constantly look like that game. She's kind of looking at the ref. Ain't that a foul? They was like, nope. Ain't that a foul? Nope. And when you're in the playoffs, you constantly looking at the ref. The ace is already go. You know what I'm saying? Like Valkyrie's gone. You got Gabby Williams sticking. So what they need, for one, they need experience. Two, they need another go-to scorer because AZ ain't ready. I know people are like, oh, no, AZ isn't ready. You know what I'm saying? They shutting it down too. When you have a game plan in a series, you can able to isolate, like, all right, make sure you throw another body in front of Paige. Make sure you run down the transition and take away that, you know what I'm saying, transition 3 away from AZ. Wnba, just stick a hand in her face. She gonna go, you know what I'm saying? She gonna go cold. So that's what I'm saying. They need depth, and they're gonna need another go-to scorer. You know what I'm saying? Because Wnba ain't it. She not. I don't think, even though they gave her the contract, I don't think she's here long term. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. It's not. Yeah. So. And then they got not Brittany Sykes. What's her name? They signed her, Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims, she coming back. And then they just signed Haley Jones. So they keep getting these guards. But Cardoso just showed you why you need more than guards. And I said this, didn't I? Now, Lana Smith is hurt again. She got busted in her face again. Like, is her face made of glass? Like, she got hurt again. So they got a bunch of... Yeah, and she getting 1.4 million over the next 3 years. It's crazy, but they need actual bigs because
we gotta add her to the stealing money list.
Oh yeah, absolutely. How much she averaging? Oh yeah. So Jessica, like if she bump another head and she in the playoffs, and no matter what mask she got on, she just started crying. She was like, "Oh my god." I was like, Jesus Christ.
She might be on the top of the list of all these women stealing money. You might be on the top of the list.
Nah, I think I got Kennedy Burke at the top of the list. Stealing money.
Oh, wait, Kennedy Burke getting max money?
She's stealing money.
And she not even a starter. She come off the bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They giving her max money off the bench?
She was their star free. Her and Brittany Griner was a star free agents in Connecticut.
Stop playing, bro. Oh, that's disgusting. I know Kennedy Carter looking like y'all gave her money.
I mean, they had to spend the money, but she's still stealing it.
But Kennedy Burke, that's crazy. But
everything that Nate said, I mean, it's no, because everything he said is dead on money as far as what Dallas needs to get to that next level. The experience factor. They don't got that many veterans on that team. The only veteran they truly have is Alicia Clark, but she don't play as much. So she's more like I look to her as like, you know how Udonis Haslam was with the Heat at the latter end of his career. That's what she is with the Dallas Wings. So it's not like she's gonna produce anything on the court. She's gonna be like that bench leader, like to motivate them and stuff like that. But that shit ain't gonna help when you on the court. No. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love to see her on the bench because that's one fine woman, but that ain't gonna do much. And then, like you said, when it comes to Enrique, she's too inconsistent for me because I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah. When they got that number 1 draft pick, I'm like, I don't think Enrique gonna be here. Yeah, she's gonna be here for long.
And I'm an Enrique guy. I like her, but I'm with you. I don't know what she don't fit the team. I don't know why she don't.
No, she don't. No, she don't. No.
Dude, they giving Kennedy Burke $1 million to come off the bench. I had to look her contract up. $1 million? She
listen, we could do another.
I had to look it up.
No. Listen, we could do another show where we start talking about who's stealing money because there's a lot of girls out here stealing money.
It's a lot. Let's be clear. I'm happy that this CBA thing came to fruition because I was so sick of what they was originally making. So when the new deal came up, I was so proud because they worked so hard to get it.
Absolutely.
But then the curse is so many players got that bag, and it's like, now we got this money. I don't need to play hard no more. I'm gonna steal this money, and that's exactly how a lot of like this is some set it off type shit. Like it's a lot of these women stealing money right now.
Is that what you said? And it's also we just really seeing who these women really are, right? Like it's because now you got your opportunity, like Kennedy Burke. You got your opportunity, but you back on the bench. You was on the bench in New York. You on the bench in Connecticut. That's different than being on the bench in New York. You get what I'm saying? We see who you really are. Like all these players be thinking like, if I just had my opportunity. Look at Izzy Harrison, right? Isabel was it Harrison, right? Isabel Harrison.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the main person that got a max that I'm very proud of, and I'm very happy for them. Marina Mabry.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Absolutely.
She's the one.
Absolutely.
She's
Yeah.
the one.
And she worked on her
She
game
earned
even more. That's crazy.
she earning her money. Because
I
she was
have
a max. I believe she was a max player though. Like she was. It ain't. Not me.
Yo, I've been following that girl. Well, that woman since Notre Dame, and she was always that chick. Always. The crash out came with it. The crash out came with it, but I was okay with it because she produced. Right. It's not like she not producing and you just crashing out for the fuck of it. No, she's actually producing. And when she did it on Rival this year, I was like, yo, I can't wait till the league start. She's gonna go. Yo, I was at
definitely
work.
Translating.
I was at work. Do y'all remember when they had Unrivaled in Philly?
Yeah. She scored like 50, didn't she?
Yo, she tore the roof off that place. And I was like, yo, I can't wait till the W start because she is going to. There was two girls in Unrivaled that I said was going to have a breakout year. Marina Mabry and Ray Burrell. Those were the two where I was like, yo, they are going to kill when the W season starts because of their emergence and what they did in Unrivaled. And I'm glad that they both making me proud and they both proving my point. But Ray Burrell didn't get a max. Marina did, and she's owning up to it. Brittany was too until she got injured and get well soon.
Brittany Sykes been killing.
Yeah, Marina Mabry.
What kind of contract Ray Burrell get? Did she even? But she's a restricted, wasn't
she? She ain't get anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she ain't get anything yet.
And she's not really playing either. I think they're gonna trade her because they're not even playing her.
No, she killing right now. Yeah.
Is they finally playing her? Because I know her minutes is like 10, 11 minutes. Okay.
No, she's playing now. Like this game against the Liberty earlier,
they took out they put her on the bench though. They took out the starting lineup.
No, because that was because Plum came back.
Yeah. No, but she was starting with Plum. Erica Willer was coming off the bench. They started Erica Willer now, and
because they wanted another vet. They wanted another
more veterans.
They wanted to get another vet to starting lineup. But me personally, I kind of like Burrell coming off.
Ray Burrell is nice though. I rock with Ray,
and fine too. But go ahead.
You already know that. Listen, Henry actually makes a good point, and I agree with my.
Don't be mad at me, man. Nate, don't come on.
What happened? What happened, Nate?
No, I find that funny because Brooke had Ray as his background when he went live on YouTube and didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
He just clicked live. He was like, "Oh, okay, let me change this real quick." And that's why I was laughing. I'm like, what these Brooklyn dudes, boys?
Yeah.
Nah, Ray is nice, man. Ray one of them. But so Henry actually makes a good point here. And I agree with everything both of you guys said on the panel as well. But he says Dallas is the worst team in the league at defending the PNR. Their main issue is defense. Josh Shepard maybe I guess he was saying a great addition on offense, but a negative on defense, besides rebounding. So that's actually one of the critiques I had as well on Dallas. Because one of remember I said I had two trades. The other one was sending Sanaya Rivers to Dallas and sending Odyssey. Who was it? It was Enrique. Sending Enrique back to Connecticut, and that was for more perimeter defense. I felt like they needed more perimeter defense. But you guys hit the nail on the head. And
Rivers
obviously I know. I know they need, and that's why I figured she a fit because she's good. She's great in transition, but she struggles with like shooting the ball. So with having that much shooting would allow her to attack the basket. But anyway, obviously we know you need experience to win championships. So I didn't even think about that. So that's good that y'all implemented it. I was actually thinking more like personnel wise, what they would need.
They would have helped Awa Fam or Lauren Betts.
True bigs. Not necessarily Lauren, but definitely Awa. I think Awa would have been a perfect pickup. But it is what it is. They picked AZ. Yeah. You're right. They picked AZ. But we already know why. We ain't even got to go there.
Yeah. But
no need to go there. But we already know in this league, Nate. I think your mic might have echo. I'm not sure. Like just mute for a second. That's better. Thank you. we already know this league thrives with having a paint presence, a dominant paint presence. So our fam obviously would have been young and they would have been able to grow together. But they need a veteran, I think, either a veteran or get them a young one. It don't even matter if they could get a presence in the paint that can either develop young or one that's already established. I feel like that's what they need because to Henry's point, I don't know if they have they good on the perimeter. I don't know if they have that player though in the post that you could really rely. I mean, I know they don't. Jessica Shepard is not that player. Alana Smith never really been that player. She's been a solid shooter, but not really a post dominant post play. So I think they need a dominant post presence. Wherever they're gonna find it is gonna be difficult to find though, because there ain't many of them in the league to go around. And even coming up, it's a few coming up you could pick, but again, you're gonna have to grow. You're not gonna win anything, like I said, without that experience factor. So y'all hit the nail on the head. Good points.
Alana Smith got that money because of the system she played in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And now that she's not in that system, she's now in Dallas where her game has been exposed. Now, granted, the whole face thing, the whole mask, do I think some of that has something to do with it? I'm going to cut her some slack just a tad bit. But at the same token, you got that money. You better chalk it up.
You got to produce.
Like Corny. They gave you this money. They expect you to produce.
Like Corny Vandersloot said about Azare Stevens.
I don't even know why she shouldn't be saying anything about anybody. You're not even playing.
Facts.
You're not even playing and you bumping your gums. And I like Courtney Vandersloot, but come on now. Enough is enough.
I lost respect for her. You know what's funny? I be liking a lot of these vets, bro, and then they open their mouth and I lose respect for them. It's crazy. So yeah, I used to like Courtney too. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one. What's your thoughts on how Angel Reese is fitting in the Carson Mesco system?
At first, I wasn't rocking with it, but now, now I dig it.
Yeah.
Now I dig it. Now my only thing is, and I keep every time I do a video pertaining to Atlanta, I always bring this up.
Yeah.
What's going to happen when Bree Jones returns?
I just said that on the last live.
I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen when she returns because somebody got to come off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Do you put Angel on the bench or do you put Bree on the bench? Because those are that's the two
Angel
options.
doesn't go to the bench.
I don't think so either. I think Bree comes off the bench.
I think so too.
Bree comes off.
I just said that I literally just said that in the last live. It's funny you say that. What I said in the last live was, so right now with the Carson Mesco's offense, right, with spacing.
Oh yeah, another one that's stealing.
Normally, another one. Normally, Angel have the paint to herself, right? Naza hang out behind that three a lot. Every once in a while, Nas, if she has a mismatch or whatever the case may be, she'll go into the paint, get a little score,
like
whatever the case
Caitlin,
may be.
But go ahead.
Exactly. But Nas will hang out behind that three. When Bree Jones come back, Bree Jones can shoot the three as well. We know that, but she's a big body, so she's gonna go down there in the paint and get some buckets in that paint too.
And she is a big body.
When I look at when I look at all three of them and how they fit together, I kind of feel like you do. I feel like nice. I feel like Nas is a better fit next to Angel than Bree is, only because of Angel's comfortability shooting that three, right? Angel don't like hanging out behind a three like Nas do. Even though she's working on it, she always drifts. She always drift like to the paint. So I think if you have a Angel and Bree duo, it's gonna be less spacing. Whereas if you have an Angel and Nas duo, now to your point, this is what I said on the live yesterday too. Bree is coming back from injury. And not only that, she's a vet. So she might say, you know what? I done had so many years in this league. I could still affect the game coming off the bench and still, won't have a problem. And it might even be easier for her now because she's going up against bench players. So she might be like, yeah, I sacrifice, right? I let these two, it's been working. The offer's been working. Let these two
start. And as long as she get in it, and then also we know this in sports and basketball, it don't matter who start, it matters who finishes.
It matters who finish.
So
that's a fact.
I could see Bree saying, and then right now, like I said, if you look, because last year Bree Jones was an all-star. But if you look at this year, the all-stars on the team is Angel, and we don't know if they're gonna make it or not. But I'm just saying who's playing the best. It's Angel, it's Rod, and it's Leash. You know what I mean? And then Nas just fits that role really good there. So it was just like I don't see Bree messing that up. But with that said, if Bree Jones do come back and start, I do think it'll work. I do think they'll figure out a way to make it work. I just think Nas and Angel is a better fit, in my opinion.
No, I agree. I
agree with you as well. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I agree with what you were saying.
Yeah, I definitely agree that Angel and Nas Hillman is a better, pairing for the starting rotation than it would be if Bree was the start. But again, like they doing all of this, and she ain't even back yet. And I think like she's on one of my fantasy teams. Like I refuse to drop her. I'm waiting for her to come back. Like luckily my team is still winning without her. But I think the last thing it said was because the update was I think this week she was coming back. But now it's been updated to I think the first week of July.
Yeah, they're taking it slow. Yeah, because when you coming back and you like literally, you know what I'm saying, what is the middle of the not even the middle of the season, but it's getting close to All-Star break. And you don't want to, I mean, they might as well wait till after All-Star break and and the FIBA break, because that way you can actually get, in the games. I think that's why they're waiting on for Courtney Vanderbilt and Dejanay, because you can see I see them on the court and they playing, but you don't want to throw them out there right now. You want to kind of ease them in, especially like you said, they got good chemistry on the court. You got Angel and Nas, and then you just throw Brianna, Jones out there because you're paying her as well. I think Brianna Jones getting the max, ain't she?
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm. So you don't necessarily have to start her, but you do. This is one thing I was talking about Brooklyn, where I was saying financial politics until it gets to the point where. That's what I'm saying, but until it gets to the point where, like, you know what, I need you on the bench because they playing better and we winning. And at that point,
I agree with you, Nate, but you don't have to do that with a vet. You get what I'm saying?
I know. That's what
with a vet, as long as because you got to realize coming off the bench or starting, she's getting starter minutes. Anyway, so it ain't like we saying bring you off the bench, you're gonna get 8 minutes. No, that's Bree Jones. Yeah. She's getting 30 minutes,
she gonna
20,
get
25 minutes a game. So it doesn't matter whether she's starting or not. It matters if she finishing or not. You get what I'm saying?
What's so funny is because it's funny that you mentioned this, because I know this is not a topic, but I actually did this video once this game was over earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm a Liberty fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love me some Sabrina Ionescu.
Mm-hmm.
Pauline Astier right now.
I knew it. Yeah.
Yo, listen.
Listen.
I did a video.
Yeah.
I'm giving Sabrina some grace because she's still trying to
come back. Yeah.
I'm giving her some grace. But listen to me clearly. If she is still stinking up the joint,
you like the way Paulina running the offense.
I love it.
And then you got Johanna the Wizard too?
Hold on. Let me ask you the question. Yo, Dre, let me ask you the question that I asked Nate when we first came on, right? We had, before we got into the topics, we had a little Rookie of the Year conversation. And Nate brought up Paul. No, Nate, yeah, of course.
Olivia.
That we know that.
I brought up Pauline
we had to do, hold on, no. He not over Olivia. We know Olivia's Rookie of the Year. What the question was, if it was if we had to name the other 5 in the race, what other 5 would you add in there?
That's easy for me.
Right. And then Nate brought up Pauline Astier, and I was like, that's great. I didn't even think about her. So since you brought her up, what will be your 5 in the Rookie of the Year? If you just had to mention the 5, we already know who number 1 is, but if you just had to mention the 5,
we know Olivia.
What would be your 5?
My 5 would be, obviously, Olivia ranks before everybody else.
Right.
Number 2 would be Pauline Astier. She would be number 2. Because what's so crazy is, because listen, even with this game with the Spark,
she's been getting busy.
She's been getting busy all season
long.
Yeah.
That's how I know her name. I've been hearing her name all season.
Yeah, I was
Pauline.
I'm like,
look, hold on.
I never knew who she was.
Let me just say this real quick. I've been hearing her name so much that I know how to say her name correctly. Like, I don't know how to say none of these foreigners' names.
Look, it's
That's
Pauline
true.
Ask the A. It's because I keep hearing the A part. I'm like, who the fuck is this girl? Ask the A. It's Paul. They don't because we would say Ask the because of the R, but they say Ask the A. Pauline Ask the A. But yeah,
Like I would always just say their first name because I don't want to muffle their last name.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I'm so used to saying her name now. I say it correctly now, and
Right.
the way she's been because now that Sabrina's back, she comes off the bench. But like you said, just because you start, just because you come off the bench, don't mean like you're gonna be riding the pine because she's actually getting minutes. Like she's actually
you gotta get minutes.
Like she's getting minutes, and then
And she could play. Sabrina could play the 1 or the 2, so she's gonna get minutes.
The thing is, like, she is really producing on both sides. It ain't just offense; it's defense too. Like she had a big defensive play on Erica Wheeler in this game. I'm looking at it like, yo, Sabrina better get it together.
So Dre, what y'all? So I got a question real quick, Dre.
Hold on. Let him finish the 5 first. Let him finish the 5, and then get into it.
Go ahead, finish 5.
Olivia 1, Pauline 2. Before she got hurt, Kiki Rice. Before she got hurt,
he did mention honorable mention. He mentioned that.
All right, so being that she hurt, honorable mention, but I would throw her in there too.
No, but you can still throw because she's coming back, right? She's not out for the season.
No.
All right, you can still throw her in there.
All right, so that's 3. 4, Flau'jae. Flau'jae. And then 5, Gabriela Jaquez.
Good 5. I like your 5.
Yeah,
because I think you got 2 people Nate had.
Because I know one thing.
Yep.
I remember that draft. I was at work watching that draft. Like I made sure all my work was done so I can sit there and just soak in all of these drafts. Because
I made sure I watched that draft too. Yeah.
Listen, I've been telling people since the 2024 draft that the league is about to take over. And so far, in these past 3 drafts, I have been correct. Because everybody kept talking about AZ and Olivia. I'm like, no, there's some other names on here y'all need to be talking about. And I remember when Chicago drafted Jaquez, the people I know, they was not too thrilled with that draft pick. I'm like, all right, y'all gonna learn.
I was cool with the draft pick.
Like,
I was cool with it.
I'm like, y'all gonna learn.
I wasn't thrilled, but not because I didn't like Jaquez. I thought it was players that they could have grabbed that was better that they left on the table. But I like Jaquez though. So obviously Chicago need a point guard. I mean, they got all these vets now, but I thought they should have picked up Raven Johnson, right? To me, Raven Johnson and Camilla. I think you unlock Camilla with Raven. If people if people remember that 2024 championship at the Gamecocks, Dawn even said, or if you go watch like some of the videos, Camilla and Raven got like a best friend relationship. And Camilla got like this personality where she like, she could like be detached from people. Raven would bring her out of that, and Raven also would find her and get her the ball in her spots. So I just felt like that was a perfect match. If not that, obviously losing Angel, picking up Flau'jae, I would have thought would have been great because now you get another player with a huge fan base, right? And then you just get somebody who I think is gonna. I feel like Flau'jae game is just gonna translate. When we watch Flau'jae this year in the games where she actually scoring, she is getting busy. She just don't do it every night. She inconsistent. If she do it every night, it'll be a 2-woman race.
Consistent. When she doesn't have the ball, I watched that Storm Merker game. When she doesn't have the ball, she loses. You know what I'm saying? She's so used to having the ball in her hand.
Yes.
She loses her defensive assignment. She gets unmotivated. She like, oh, when I'm gonna get the ball in my hands. So it's a rookie thing, but she's so used to having the ball all basically after Angel left the rest of the 4 years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The 3 she got to get out of there. That's why they picked Jaquez. It's like you can slide her in no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So
I think they also picked Jaquez because of the size too.
Yeah, she's 6 feet. Yep.
She legitimate 6 feet.
Yeah, legit 6 feet and long arms. Yep.
Our fam is definitely playing well. Since
that was our fan was mine. Yeah,
since she's been back from Spain. Well, being that she didn't start the season, that's why I didn't include her. But she's definitely playing well.
She's been number one pick.
And not she shoot better. She shoot better than I thought she could too.
Not for nothing.
No, I knew she could shoot. I'm saying she shoot better than I thought she could. I knew she could shoot the whole time.
Lauren Betts has actually gotten better these past few games.
Yeah.
That's because she actually
better.
we spoke about that. That's because she's actually getting minutes now. People be expecting these rookies to
That
get
was 'cause
like little
Kiki was
spot
out.
minutes and play well. No, exactly.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is before when Kiki was in, a lot of people didn't really get to see Betts a lot. She would get spot minutes, but when Kiki went out, we actually got to see her play, and she looked good. You get what
Mhm.
it's the same thing with Raven right now. Raven is not getting a lot of minutes in Indy, so a lot of like Caitlin Clark fans, a lot of the fans in Indiana don't think she could play. They mad at her. Oh, she not ready. She ready. She just need minutes.
Oh yeah,
because everybody gonna make mistakes. I don't care if you're a
South
rookie or
Carolina,
vet. Everybody
playing from the start to finish. Yeah,
everybody gonna make. But even on top of that, you're gonna make mistakes. So if you get in small minutes, you're not getting enough minutes to correct the mistake you made. So you know what I mean? So it's like it's really that these a lot of these teams is not giving their rookies enough
with
time
Sydney
to
Taylor
actually
when
play.
she was with Sydney Taylor, she was getting inconsistent minutes, but she was messing up, and it was because when she got minutes, she was messing up. Because I'm watching her I'm like, come on, girl, what you doing? Even she admitted she had to get out of her own head because she was like, oh, I don't want to mess up, and then you mess up. So once she realized, like, hey, I just got to go out there and play, and then she got consistent minutes, she took Rachel Bannum's spot. Like, Rachel Bannum never took off her warm-up jacket. You know what I mean? I was talking about financial politics, like, and I said a few weeks ago.
She another one in the league.
She been stealing money.
She get 400. That's another one I was saying. She get 400,000. I was saying that's financial politics, but I said, remember, bro,
money.
I said, eventually you're gonna see Rachel Bannum get less and less minutes once Sydney Taylor gets, you know what I'm saying? You get Jaquez and Taylor more used to playing together and on consistent minutes, consistent scoring, you will see less and less of Bannum. And what happened? Taylor and Jaquez, both rookies, go off for over 20 plus points.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you get that consistently. I'm trading you now. Like, hey,
yo, let's get back. Yo, Nate, let's get back. Yo, Nate, let's get back to the topics. Let's get back to the topics, Brody. So I don't think you answered the question. Was you finished? I think I might have interrupted you, Dre. Was you finished answering how Angel was fitting it in the system?
Oh no. We've been done with that.
Yeah, we've been covered that.
We've been done with that. I'm intrigued with that one though. Naz goes back to the bench. I'm intrigued about that.
No, but that's part of that question. That's what I was asking. So Nate, did you give your take on that? On Angel's?
Actually, I didn't. I agree with whatever Dre said. Yeah, I'm curious to that too, because that's what I was thinking about Brianna Jones is that and she getting 1.2 mil, but when you bring somebody back that hasn't played all season, you don't just go in the starting lineup though. You can't just, you're gonna have to ease back in. Even like Sabrina Nolasco.
I think
you gotta work your way back. Because you talking about intense WNBA defense. Like you especially had a knee issue. The first thing you're a post player, the first thing I'm gonna do is like, let me see how your knee work. You know what I'm saying? Like how your knee work. That's what I'm doing. Your knee good? You sure? You know what I'm saying? I'm make sure your knee good. If not, you're going right back to the bench and I'm getting you up out of there. So they're gonna practice first to make sure get the soreness out. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see because it's gonna throw everything off because you playing with a player you ain't played there before, so it's gonna instantly mess up the chemistry. But it's how they overcome that chemistry issue is what's going, what's going to happen. So I think they'll probably lose a game here too because of the chemistry and they trying to get to play with each other. But what matters is the playoffs. So that's what's gonna matter. What's the closing lineup in the playoffs?
The only team that don't have any issue with what's going to happen when a player comes back is Minnesota. They know Queen Fee is starting.
Yeah.
They
Absolutely.
know that.
They gonna elevate.
They gonna elevate. Not for nothing. Nia Coffey, she's been holding it down for Nafisa since she's been
balling.
She's been balling. So
even what's her name? Taj McWilliams. The fact that Olivia Miles is the type of point guard she is, she making Taj look good. Like Taj is, she got Taj. That's her name, Taj McWilliams, right? The 6'7"
Tierra McNow?
Tierra Mc. That's what I'm sorry.
Yeah, come off the bench. Yeah.
She's making her look good.
Like, who the heck is Taj McWilliams?
My bad. Listen, but she's making. You know what I'm talking about. She's making her look good because the way Olivia Miles is just hitting her with passes under the rim, and all she got to do is catch and go up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you just need the right personnel because she didn't look like that in Dallas, but in Minnesota,
Nah, she
you know what
did.
I
Yeah.
mean?
And
Olivia
then
Miles
plus,
is
it
making her
takes the
look
right
good as
coach as
well.
well. It takes the right coach as well because you have the right coach that tell you, hey, this is what we need you to do, and this is where the spot we're gonna have you. This not,
Right.
hey, go to the baseline and throw it. No, get
Take
your
all the
behind in
pressure
the
off you.
post. Yeah, exactly. This is all we need. Stay in the
Yeah.
post, look for the open pass, grab rebounds. Give me
I
some
like
good
that
pick and
comment.
rolls.
I like
You
that
know what I'm
comment right
saying?
there. I like
What
that
is that?
comment right there.
Is the offense will slow down? Yep.
The
I
demon
like that
that
Yeah,
comment.
says
you're right.
I
the problem
like
with
that
Bree
comment.
Jones is that offense was slowed down,
Mhm.
whereas Atlanta played better, faster. That's a fact.
Yes,
That's
yes,
But
I
sabotage
agree.
fact.
I would say with that,
Because
that's why
Jordan
she's perfect
Kennedy
for the
get up and
playoffs.
down that court, boy. Jordan Kennedy get up and down that court.
Yeah.
But in
Yes,
the playoffs, y'all know everything slows down.
everything slows
So with
down.
the
Yes,
half court
yes.
offense, when it slow down, Bree been in the playoffs, so she already know what to do, and so is Nash. So I think they'll probably go with a slow. Breonna Jones will definitely be in the closing lineup in the playoffs. That's when everything slow down, and it's all half court. It's all half court, offense. So it'll definitely be a challenge. Her trying to run up and down the court, especially when you come back. Even practice is practice. Practice don't simulate the adrenaline, rebound, go, pass, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Still come back, hey, go right back down court, and you basically doing suicide full court. And after like 5 minutes, you're like, hey, take me out, coach. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of speed. It's a different type of adrenaline and speed when you come back and you ain't played all season till, let's say her first actual game is after all, it's like July. She playing probably 10 minutes just to get her feet wet. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna definitely ease her in. So yeah, she definitely plays a lot slower than what they used to. So
Yo, these
it's gonna
people
be
in the
real
comments
interesting.
is cooking. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
These
I'm
people in
gonna
the
have to go
comments
with
is
it.
cooking. They cooking. They see from what I'm seeing, they real WNBA fans. I like that.
I was just gonna say that. It's
like
real WNBA fans over here.
these are real WNBA fans giving these comments. Salute to
That's a
y'all because y'all
fact.
cooking. Y'all
That's a
cook.
fact.
Wait,
Yo, listen, real quick
Oh,
too,
so
everybody.
okay.
If you
Okay,
watch
I
it,
see that.
real quick, everybody hit the like button. Make sure y'all go follow Dre Day. If somebody could put Dre Day's comment, if I got one of my moderators in the chat, put Dre Day's link in the chat so y'all could go follow him. He do good
Sportsway
content as
with
well.
Dre Day podcast.
There you go. And like, comment, subscribe, all of the things, man. Hype the video, all of the things. All right, let's move on to the next topic. And this is actually about Caitlin Clark's body, you know what I mean, and the injuries that's
Okay,
that
you
she
let that.
that's
It sounded crazy when you started
No,
there.
no,
Huh?
no. I knew what he meant. Trust me.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah.
Trust me.
because
I
it's her
know what
body
he meant.
really what I'm saying is her body breaking down, right? Like
Yeah.
you got we already know she had the what was it, the groin injury that kept her out all last
Yeah.
season.
Yeah,
Groin,
And then
hamstring.
she
It
might
was
have had a
actually her
leg
lower back.
injury and then a lower
Yeah.
back injury. So she
Yeah.
having
From
all these
playing golf.
injuries, right?
Yeah.
that's
So it's
exactly
like
where it's from.
it's her
I said
body
that.
Yep.
breaking down, or is people overreacting, or what's your thought on the Caitlin Clark injuries?
You
She
want me
she
to go
didn't
first?
prep her body for the season. I was before you got on, Dre, I was literally telling Brooke this. You know what I'm saying? This like my guy BAD boundaries. He's pointed this out as well. When you're not an actual golf player, but even when you starting off playing golf, the first thing to start hurting is your back. You know what they said when we was younger? The back bone connected to the hip bone. All the muscles is connected. So when you damage that one major tissue, which is your lower back, it's the latissimus dorsi, all that goes down. You know what I'm saying? So when you mess up your lower back, that messes up, towards your buttocks, you know what I'm saying, the gluteus maximus, which was next, your hamstrings.
Right.
So all that's connected. You know what I'm saying? When you constantly and you're not working on your game and you trying to play golf like you so much better than everybody else in the WNBA, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens. You don't work in your game. So she thought she could just
Thank
play
you,
golf over the
Mo
summer
3.
and not play basketball. So yeah, she wound up getting back injuries. You know what I'm saying? Then basically having the fever take the hit. Like, oh, y'all said she was cool. And then she basically sat out the rest of the year last year because she's trying to break another turnover record because she ain't working on her game. Like, well, you just working on, lifting weights and working on it and then just go play golf. That's you're gonna mess up your body. Your body, it's not preparing. When you work certain muscles, it breaks down, and you got to do the certain like cardio next and like stretch it out and make sure, you know what I'm saying, you elongate that muscle and make sure it's properly broken down and structured the right way. You can't just work out, then go play golf. Work out, then go play golf. This, and then you try to run and you didn't prep that muscle to run up and down the court, you know what I'm saying, and play and flick that ball up. Yeah, it's going to break down real quick. Goofy. Go ahead, Dre. This is goofy. You can't play golf and then try to play basketball. Idiot.
My theory with this is, and I actually said this in a few weeks ago. Like I basically broke down a lot of things as it pertains to her. I basically broke down how I actually believe she sat out last year on purpose. That's how I feel.
Yep.
I honestly believe that somebody in her camp, I don't know the exact person, but I'm almost certain somebody in her camp said, yo, just sit out the season. Just sit out. They're going to struggle without you. And that's going to let them know how important you are to this team. Well, guess what? They won the Commissioner Cup without you. And they were a few minutes away from the WNBA finals with
Chelsea Mitchell played herself till she couldn't move.
Facts.
That's crazy. She broke down.
That's an indictment. That's an indictment on you, Caitlin Clark. That's not an indictment on the team. That's an indictment on you. Remember, you're supposed to be the savior of the WNBA. You're supposed to be the best player in the WNBA, but unfortunately, fortunately, your team managed to get to the semifinals against the reigning defending champs, and they all did it without you. That's not an indictment on them. That's an indictment on you. One would think, they was a few minutes away from getting to the finals without me. Maybe I need to change my game. Maybe I need to make some adjustments. And it's just like you said, Nate. What did she do in the offseason? Play some damn golf. That's what we doing.
You know what's fun? You know what's funny about what you saying, though, Dre?
That's what we doing.
Yeah. You know what's funny about what you saying? They team the Fever did all this without Caitlin, right? And then Caitlin comes back, and her fans are so dumb that they like, oh nah, go back to playing the way Caitlin needs. Fire Stephanie White. Forget the way Stephanie White want to play ball, as if they just wasn't successful with this system a year ago.
Yeah.
So now y'all bringing y'all bringing a point guard that y'all can have that's not gonna be in and out, right? Ari McDonald was in and out. Odyssey Sims came late, right? Yeah. Now you bring in your own point guard and Raven Johnson that you could put in that system that those point guards was in, and added Caitlin Clark to it, but they don't want to do it. They just gonna sit Raven on the bench and collect dust. But go ahead, Brody.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is this. Let's be real. The girl has been the same trick pony since college. And the reason being is because everybody likes to say, "Oh, who's responsible for her growth? Who's responsible for the way her career is panning out?"
Let me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask you a quick question based off what you just said. Did she really get developed at Iowa? Because we could arguably say she's been the same since high school. Because I don't see that coach at Iowa really developing. Brody.
No,
that's where I was going. Like you throwing the lob for me again. I hate to piggyback to this video I did 2 weeks. If anybody wants to watch it, just look at the thumbnail. It's called The Ugly Truth. That's what it's called. It's called The Ugly Truth. I like to name my thumbnails.
This page is right here. This page is right here, by the way.
I like to name my thumbnails to make it easier for people to check. I broke down all of that. Just go back to when she went to college. She went to Iowa. She was top 5 in that 2020 class. The schools that were courting her was Notre Dame, I think Oregon State, and Iowa, right?
Yep, UConn didn't want her.
And why do you think UConn didn't want her?
They had Paige.
She's a selfish player. Yeah, you got Paige, and she's a selfish player.
Forget the fact that they had Paige. Now UConn UConn was a dream school for her, but they just did away with her. And the conclusion that I came up with was they didn't want her because they knew her style of play does not win national championships. You know who else I didn't see on that list? South Carolina. I didn't see South Carolina going after her either. You know who else I didn't see on that list? LSU. Kim Mulkey wasn't going after her. You know who else wasn't on that list? Stanford. Tara Vanderveer was not. All them coaches was not going to let her play basketball that way.
She wasn't on there either. UCLA wasn't on there either.
They was not going to let her play that style of basketball. So she went somewhere that will enable her and just let her do what she wants. And she's from Iowa, so they know her very well out there. She's comfortable. So it's like, okay, I'm going to stay home. I'm the local hero. I'll get what I want. I can play what I want, and nobody will say anything. This is why she is the way she is, because she hasn't been able to mature. She hasn't been able to develop her game. She is a one-trick pony, and right now it is coming home to roost, and her fans, her stands are crashing out, and I love every minute of it. This is what y'all get. This is what y'all get for putting her on that pedestal. And this is why I go so hard in the paint, because, again, I've been watching the league for 30 years. You can't tell me this girl is greater than Sue Bird. You can't tell me she's greater than Diana Taurasi. I'm only naming guards. Tisha Pinachero. Shit, Chelsea Gray still playing. She ain't fucking with her either.
Nope.
I can name a bunch of players.
She not fucking with Olivia Miles, and she a rookie, bro.
And she a rookie. And I hate when people
Paige.
And I hate when people say I'm racist. I'm not racist. There's plenty of white girls.
You want to know?
There's plenty of white girls in the dub that I love. Plenty.
But bro, they deflecting when they say that, because
trust me.
The analogy. This analogy I give people all the time.
I know
if you in a relationship, right, and you got a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and they always accuse you of cheating. The reason why they doing that, because if they was in your situation, if they went away on vacation, they would have cheated. So now they think you doing what they would have did. So these people that's calling you racist, that's what they think on the low. Race is the furthest thing from your mind.
Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. I just love to hear it though. Like I got Facebook DMs from people calling me names, the N-word, all of that. I'm like, okay, y'all can call me this all y'all want, but don't get mad at me because I'm speaking the truth. See, it's easy for you to do this on social media. I guarantee you won't say it to me in my face, because it'll be a different outcome. Because I guarantee you this: after what happens to you, Caitlin Clark is not going to come to your rescue. She's not going to pay for your hockey. She's not going like you going this hard for. We just talking basketball. We not saying anything personal about this girl. We just talking about a game. Nobody is exempt from criticism. And think about this: it's only her fans that do this. Olivia Miles fans don't do this. Paige fans don't do this, because every fan, every basketball player, every athlete has a core fan base. Everyone has a core fan base. And it's only one toxic fan base that you hear of, and it's only her. Even Angel Reese fans, like I love Angel Reese. I look to Angel Reese as a niece. She got some toxic fans too. I ain't gonna say and act like she don't. But they ain't work. They nowhere near Caitlin Clark's. It's like, yo, if Caitlin, like if Angel has a bad game, they'll critique her and keep it moving. If Caitlin has a bad game,
that's
Kelsey
actually not true.
As an
Angel fan, what I noticed, and I'll be called, I'm an Angel fan. I call out the community. What they do is they critique her teammates and they critique the coach. And I don't really think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. That's what they do. I don't think it's fair. And I call them out.
Come across that.
Yeah, I call them out for them, bro. That's what they doing. Yeah. That's what they doing.
Oh, really?
Everybody at fault but her. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Ones.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
There's some toxic ones out there. But
Chicago,
what your point you making though, because I don't want to gate that, is true, is nobody as bad as CC fans, and that's a fact.
Yeah, yo, they the worst. I thought LeBron fans were worse, but they take
all them bronsexuals.
Yo, I really thought.
Let me be clear, because I want to clear up what Dre Day is saying too, because I'm pretty and correct me if I'm wrong, Dre. Because I'm on the same page with you. We're not talking about, because people gonna jump to the extreme. We're not talking about all Caitlin Clark fans.
We
No,
know it's
not
some
all.
cool.
Not all.
We know it's some cool
Not all.
Caitlin Clark fans
Yeah,
out there. I
not
know
all.
some of them. Some of them is a part of this channel. We talking about the ones that don't watch basketball, the ones that just follow her, the ones that just want to be racist. You know what I mean? The ones that don't care about women's basketball. Those are the ones we talking about. So let's be clear.
Wait. I have to say this. Yes, there's some racist Caitlin Clark fans that are not our color.
Facts. And it's
But
some that is our color.
But there is some Sambo. But there is some Sambos out there. There's some Sambos. There's some Sambos out there. Jason Whitlock. He trying to jump off the train now. No, stay over there.
Yeah, stay over. We don't want you.
We don't want you. He trying to big up Angel now. No. Keep that same energy that you was doing before. Keep that same energy. And again, we don't hate the girl. We don't. It's her stands we don't like.
It's the stands we don't like.
We don't like. I have no issue with this girl. None. And to be quite honest with you, I'm almost certain I've been following her longer than they have. They probably jumped on her train her junior year at Iowa. I've been following her since her freshman year at Iowa. Because again, dating back to that 2020 class, it was Paige, Angel, Camilla Cardoso, Cameron Brink, Caitlin Clark. That was the Fab Five coming out that high school class. So I've been following her since her freshman year. So
all of them won a national championship except her.
Except her. I'm wrong, and I'm a hater, and I'm a racist when I speak the truth. Well, guess what? Y'all gonna keep hating me because I'm gonna keep speaking it.
Heard you. Yo, listen, Mo, you could come up just because you came late. Don't mean you can't come up, bro. I post the link one more time if you want to also give your opinions on the topics that we got. But I'm gonna give my opinion on her injuries, which is gonna be short, and we're gonna just jump right into the next topic.
I'm gonna do one more topic and we'll bounce.
All right, bet.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I got work at noon.
All right, so So if that's the case, then what we do, we just end the show then because I'm liking your opinions, and I do a part 3 because this is actually a part 2 anyway. This is a topic that I had tried to do like a couple weeks ago, and I didn't have nobody on the panel, so I didn't want to just give my opinions. Right. And so I just talked to the chat. That was part 1. Part 2 is this. So what we do is we'll end it. This was a great show. And then we'll do part 3 whenever, I get your information, Dre. My IG is actually
word. Because for some reason I was trying to give my IG. I don't know if it was you. It was somebody else I was trying to give my IG to on YouTube, and the shit got erased. I'm like, I ain't erased this shit.
Wow.
I was like, let me find out YouTube don't like me cross promoting.
they don't.
That's funny.
Hey, when you're a black content creator, they're gonna try and hide you, man.
Lock me in right now while we on air. It's actually 80s baby. I don't know if you see the way I spell my name on and see if you look at the top of the show, Brooklyn 80s baby. It's actually just the 80s baby part. ADEZBABY. So you can find me on. Look on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, it's 80s baby. So if you put in the @80s baby, you'll find me on IG, and then we'll lock in. And so the next time we do the show, I hit you up, I hit Nate up, and actually I add you to the group we in too, and then we'll just
I just found you. I ain't gonna put you. I ain't gonna say your government, but I found you.
Well, listen, I ain't ashamed of it. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. But there's some lurkers out there, so I don't want to.
Facts. All right, so the next, damn, where did it go? Hold on, I lost my there we go. So we talked about the injuries. I didn't give my take. My take is short on the injuries. The injuries, simply, in my opinion, I feel like she didn't play basketball. And listen, both of you guys had great opinions. I'm not disagreeing with neither one of y'all, but my opinion is she didn't play basketball at all last season. I think she played 12 or 13 games.
Yeah, 13.
When you get, and I don't know what she do in the off season to get herself in game or close to game shape, because you can't get in game shape.
You did. You play golf.
Yeah, she played golf.
Yeah, that's what she did.
She played golf. She said she's playing golf.
But we know, right? But we know golf.
She threw her little videos. Not to cut your wisdom, she did her little videos here and there where she was in the gym shooting. But guess what? Ain't nobody defending you. They just throw you a ball and you shooting.
It ain't enough.
That ain't shit. That ain't nothing.
Right.
But go
So
ahead.
so we know no. So we know so playing golf and doing that, playing in the gym is not enough to first of all, we know in order to get in game shape, you can't get in game shape to the season start. So
Yeah.
to your point, from what we saw, she didn't even do anything close or remotely close to trying to simulate a game. So
No.
now when you get back into the season and you try to go from 0 to 100, yeah, your body gonna start breaking down. You're gonna start feeling
Mm-hmm.
that. So I kind of think that's was part of what happened to her. I could be wrong, but I think that's really where the body is starting to break down. That is because she really didn't prepare herself for a full season, especially being off for a full season. She wasn't really hurt. She played her full rookie year. She wasn't really hurt at Iowa. So I don't know if her body
Nope.
ever went through. I don't remember if she was. I don't remember if she got hurt at Iowa.
No.
Nope, not that I can
Yeah,
recall.
She stopped
yeah. So
playing.
that
She
so
got the
that's what I'm
W.
saying. So that's my point. Her body hasn't really had a long breakage from basketball before, right? So to have that long breakage and then not prepare, when you come back, you're gonna feel that. So that's what I think the injuries might have
Mm-hmm.
started coming from. All right, so the last topic we're gonna get into since we moving on, and this is perfect because this is actually a Paige topic, which is the last of my Paige topics for that sequence because I was doing Angel, Caitlin, Paige. What's your guys' thoughts on Paige's growth in year 2? You know what I mean? So that's we've seen Paige rookie season, obviously going through on Rival. We've seen what she did in Rival, and now we see her
Mhm.
game in year 2 and how it's polished. What's you guys'
Mm-hmm.
thoughts on her growth in year 2?
Go ahead,
I'll go.
Nate.
I think her game would have developed even more if she had a big that got drafted. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she had our fam or Lauren Bell, if she was a really good post up big, that would have took her game even farther. You know what I'm saying? Like a 6'5", 6'6" big that she can grow with. Not necessarily a vet that only be there a couple of years
But
and
I'm
go, but
talking about Nate. I'm talking
no,
about
that's
more
what I'm
so
saying.
her
I know what you're
individual
saying.
game, not
I
the
know. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like with the right player, your game can go to another level. With the, you know what I'm saying, with the right player, and you like Olivia Miles, when the Feature Collier, her game is gonna go to another level. You know, you see what I'm saying? With playing with Courtney Williams, Courtney was like, "Hey, you the point, you take over." When you playing with somebody, it takes your individual game to another level. Is what I'm saying. But when you basically like, hey, you handled it. This is all you. Her game is it's still taking a. It's she's still going up. She's still on the rise. Basically, because she did the work in the off season. She made sure she worked out her legs and her upper body, make sure it was a balance. She did the cardio. So Paige prepped for the season. Like seeing her unrivaled and her ISO game and her step back, it's pretty clean. But seeing how I know she still got a lot on her. They're gonna need. That's what I'm saying. She's gonna need some more help because everything's on her. So when everything's on you, and the other person supposed to be taking over is cold, and she got thrown out because she kicked the sign again. I don't know if you saw that game where she kicked the hole and they threw her out because she
Who?
got pissed. Wnba, you know,
Oh wow.
she kicked the sign and put a hole in. They was like, "You out of here! Get your behind up out of here!
Oh, nah, I didn't even know
You
that.
can't do that." Yeah, she kicked the little billboard, the things by the God where they sit, you know, where the
Yeah.
conference, the teleprompter. She kicked it and got thrown out
Oh,
the game. You
oh
can't do
wow.
that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm like they gave her their contract, but that's to make sure that they got control and they trade her. But as far as Paige, for her to grow more, they gotta get rid of Wnba and they gotta get her big. But she's gonna grow her individual game. She's already way steps ahead of Caitlin. I'm gonna say that because she has a low turnover rate. You know what I'm saying? She plays good deep and average on ball defense.
Very
Yeah.
You
efficient.
know what I'm saying? Very right,
Yeah.
very efficient. She's gonna have off games like the scout. They had her scouted pretty well. Like she was like 2 for 11, 2 for you know what I'm saying. They had her and she wasn't shit when she knows she can't hit and she not on. She passed and they're like, all right, this is on you. You know, because she gonna play. I don't know if you saw. Like her cardio is real. Her stamina is awesome. Like she played the full quarter and start the second. Didn't even look tired. So she's definitely
Danielle
prepped.
calling you out, Nate. Danielle calling you out.
What?
She said that's
What she
old.
say?
She said that's old. She said she did that
That
10
was.
years ago.
I didn't say it just happened. I didn't say it just happened.
I ain't
I just
gonna
said
lie.
you
When
can't
you
do
said
that.
it, I
The
ain't
way
even
you
gonna
said
lie.
it,
When
the
you
way you
said it, I
said it,
thought it was this season. I ain't
I
even
thought
gonna.
it was this season.
No. I said you can't do that. No. I said you can't do it. No, I didn't say it was this season. No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
No. I was just saying
Okay.
you can't do that. No, it wasn't this season.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying you can't do that. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't this season.
Like Dre said, man. These fans is knowledgeable, man. You can't just they
Oh
go.
no.
Yeah, because the way you
That's
presented
cool.
it, I'm
That's
like,
fine. That's
that
fine.
happened?
I was just saying you can't do that when she kicked the sign. No, I'm just saying
Oh,
she
okay,
can't do that. No, I'm saying you gotta
okay.
have somebody reliable because she got teched last night. You know what I'm saying? How about that? She got teched. Last game she got teched
Not 2-3
because
years
she's like,
ago.
right, not 2 3 years ago against the sky in the third quarter she got teched. Because she screamed about a foul that wasn't even on her and screamed at the referee. I was like, tech. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, I thought that was on me. He's like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? She has a hot temper. She was like, oh, that, and the foul was on AZ. Oh, I thought it was on me. She still got a tech. I'm saying she has a bad temper. Is to further explain myself. But as far as Paige's game, she's already, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Caitlin's in her third year. She's already ahead of Caitlin. As far as prep, you know, it's efficient, low turnovers, has taken her game, you know, improved on her game from last year because she knew she was getting scouted. So yeah, she definitely took a step.
Nice. You want me to go,
You
Dre? Or
know,
you got something?
oh yeah, she definitely a wild girl. Yeah. I don't know how she getting better when she yelled about a foul that wasn't even on her and got teched. But yeah, go ahead, Dre. My man, go ahead.
Everything you basically said, I agree with. Everything you said, I agree with. The funny thing is, when Paige got drafted, number one, I knew her and Enrique wasn't going to last very long. Because I already knew, okay, once Paige goes number one, the clock is ticking on Enrique. It's only a matter of time before they get her out of here. Yep. Paige wins Rookie of the Year. Dallas gets the number one pick. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking they should either go after Lauren Betts or our fan. Now I think about it. Now, of course, we all feel Olivia should have went number one. But now, in hindsight, I'm glad she didn't go number one. Olivia is exactly where she needed to be, and that's in mini.
Absolutely.
So now I go back to, okay, if not Olivia, then who should have went number one? It should have went our fam. And the reason I say that is because we just talked about Unrivaled. That 1-2 combination that Paige and Dominique Malunga was putting on in Unrivaled, you could have got that. You could have gotten that in the WNBA with Paige and our fam once she came from Spain.
Yes.
You could have gotten that. And then again, remember, you signed Jessica Shepard. And then you signed Delana Smith, but obviously she's stealing money. But the point is that you would have our fam and Jessica Shepard in your front court with Paige. As far as the individual stuff, Paige is doing exactly what she was doing at UConn. It's all about preparation. It's all about the program you was with. Gino and that staff prepared Paige for all of this right now. And her efficiency is so top-notch. Think about this. The girl had a 30-something point game a few weeks ago and didn't even need free throws to do it. Didn't even need free throws to do it. And was very efficient at that as well. So what Paige is doing right now, I'm not surprised. It's like Nate said, it's only up from here. But I do think after this year, they might have to, they might have to do something about Enrique. They might have to pull a trade or something because I don't think
they should have did it already.
Absolutely, they should have did it already. They should have did it already because I me personally, they don't mesh together. They're both ball dominant. I don't think it's gonna work. And not for nothing, do I see them making the playoffs? Maybe. And if so, they'll probably be one and done. They'll probably that's my expectation for Dallas is that they'll be one and done if they make the playoffs. But that tandem with Paige and Enrique is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Once they sign, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So they're gonna have to do something. Yeah. And right now,
do something about Elena Smith robbing them too.
Well, you gotta do something about that too. But listen, Paige is the star. She's the star attraction. She's the main star on the team. And clearly, whatever she says goes, a la AZ Flood. So if she want Enrique gone, they'll make that move because, again, I don't think they mesh well together. And yeah, so yeah.
Because you remember, Wnba used to having the ball in her hands. And you could tell she's getting frustrated. She wants to win. She like winning. But she wants the ball in her hands. Like, I guarantee you after this season, when they get eliminated from the playoffs, like you said, it's gonna be one and done.
Yeah, they're gonna be one and
done. Like,
done.
can you imagine? It's gonna be. I can see 2-7. I can see them going up against Minnesota and getting swept.
Bye.
Yeah. So once that happens, they'll be like, all right, let's go ahead and trade
Olivia Miles, I love that too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we already saw what she did.
And then he's gonna be back by the end too.
We already saw what she did against Dallas recently. So it's only up from here.
She's up there yelling, "You can't guard me." That's crazy. She's a rookie talking crazy.
I get that she got Queen. I get that she got 3 years left on that deal. Trust me, I get it. But
yeah, I don't think
control that asset.
I'm with y'all. I don't think it's gonna be another 3 years, but
I don't see them meshing together for long. I honestly don't. I don't see it.
And then for me, my take is everything you two brothers said. But on top of that, I just want to give Paige some credit because it's like, damn, year 2, and you one of the top stars in this league, no doubt about it. It ain't like she's coming; she's here, right?
Well, she's here.
Just in year 2, you get what I'm saying. So it's like, even in her rookie year, she played good, but I think going into that Unrivaled, that does something to a player's confidence. The fact that you playing against it's not just anybody in that Unrivaled league. You playing against other stars, right? So once you can see what you could do against another star, you like, I got this. I'm confident, and I believe that's probably what somebody like a Flaugier is gonna need, right? To play an Unrivaled to really come back to the league to really see, where she stacks up. But getting back to Paige, I feel like where Paige is at in year 2, I'm super impressed, right? Because she's a bona fide star in the league and she's a bona fide leader on that team.
Yes.
And she has all of the skills, 3-level scorer. In fact, we're going to get into it next time. I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek. Don't answer it now, but the kind of,
if it's good, I might answer it, but go ahead.
The piggyback. Well, I have another answer later. The piggyback off what I'm saying, right? I had to think about it. You know how like it's easy to look at Caitlyn and be like, well, Caitlyn needs to work on this, that, and the third, right? Even Angel, I'm an Angel fan. We know what Angel needs to work on. She need to fix this, that, and the third. Paige don't have a lot of weaknesses, if she has any. It's like you look at Paige, she kind of do what she defends, right? She play makes. She shoots at an efficient rate. She's a 3-level scorer. So I'm not saying she's a perfect player, but it's like when you look at her, it's hard to just pinpoint, this is her weakness. Like, you really got to think about it and figure out what her weaknesses is, but it's nothing that's glaring to you. Like, this is clearly a weakness for her.
Post game.
The weakness she had.
That's not a weakness.
No. What I'm saying.
I'm saying post game. I don't think the post game is a weakness for her.
No, it's her one weakness because she's not strong enough.
But
not yet.
But you don't need strength to be a post. Now, go ahead, Dre.
But to piggyback on what Nate said, the one weakness she did have, and she worked on it. That weight room, she worked on it.
Yeah, she did get work. Yeah, she did get stronger.
She was bulked up and Unrivaled. She was. So the one thing that was her weakness
as well too. Yeah,
she bulked up, and this is why. And this is why I want to give Nafisa and Stewie their props, because putting that league together, what that done is we really see who them dogs in and who them dogs is and who's not. Because listen, Asia don't need to play an Unrivaled. I would love to see her do it, but she don't need to do it. Like, her legacy is already solidified. Unrivaled does nothing for her. Me personally, I would have loved to see Caitlyn do Unrivaled. But we know she's not going to do it, and we know why she ain't going to do it.
It's going to expose her. Oh my God. If you can't play defense against 5 people, imagine having that much space on the floor and you got to defend more space.
Listen. She will get, her stock will fall drastically if she played an Unrivaled. Nike might say, "Yo, we done with you. We don't even want you no more." That's
Mhm.
how badly her stock will fall if she did Unrivaled. But see, that's why she won't do it, because she know she will get exposed very badly. That's why she stays away from it. So of course, you know, she got money. She don't need to play with them broke bitches. No. If you care about your game, if you care about your game that much, you would.
Yeah.
If you cared about your game that much, you would.
Angel got money and she's still playing Unrivaled.
Exactly.
Like,
and if you're gonna keep it 100, Angel might have more than her.
I think they show it. She do. Yeah.
They ain't ready for that combo though.
Shoe sales killing them. Yeah. I ain't heard nothing about the shoes came out. I ain't heard nothing about them shoes. I ain't heard nothing about them shoes being sold out or anything. Not one blip.
No. They haven't been released yet.
I thought they got released. When Kayla showed up in her shoes.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, but there's no release date yet. And I think I think it's gonna be in the fall though.
Those things look ugly. Hey, real quick NBA thing that's about to happen.
Listen, I don't do this a lot, but we can say confidently though, Angel shoes do look better though. Like if we
way better.
Yeah. Angel shoes is more fashionable. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah. Way better. Did you see the Poison Ivy look she did? I was like, okay, Angel, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah. See?
So they said the mask.
September. They said November. I mean, they said October. Okay.
They said the Mavs talking about they finna trade the number 9 pick for 12 and 17 to the Thunder. Come on, man. Don't trade nothing to the Thunder, man.
All right, so listen, I know your brothers got to work. I'm going to tap in with y'all brothers to see when we're going to do part 3, but I appreciate you brothers for being on the panel. This was really good.
Even if I'm not able to get the part 3, just send me the link and I'll watch. Because
got you.
I can still give my opinions through the chat. With my work schedule, it might be hard for me to get in.
Don't worry about it, bro. I'll make sure you on part 3. Don't even worry about that. But I appreciate, and listen, I'm happy I got the link with you. You know what I mean? First of all, my big bro, is your big bro. You know what I mean? I seen you the first time I ever seen you was on KSAP channel. So shout out to KSAP. You know, I know KSAP. I think KSAP said you even like showed him the ropes to put him on and all that. So shout out to you. And I'm happy I can link with you. You know what I mean? I didn't even know you was from the town and all that. So the fact that you from the town make it even better. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy I'm able to link with you. And Nate, you already know we've been rocking since the beginning.
You should have known my voice where I'm from.
You're right. It ain't right because you know. Listen, I don't even be when I see you see a lot of people on it. I don't even be thinking that though. Like for real, when I see people with it, where he from?
Some people actually thought I was from the Bronx. Like what? Bronx. Like there's nothing about me that's Bronx. And I have no problem with the Bronx. I love the Bronx. Right. I only go for 2 reasons: to see my girl, go for my Yankees. That's about it. But it's Brooklyn with me.
So now we got
one from y'all. We got one from y'all.
You just from what you just said, we got 2 things in common.
What?
what you just said.
Oh, Brooklyn.
What you go to the Bronx for? What you go to the Bronx for?
Yeah, that's girl. Only 2 reasons why I go to the Bronx.
My girl from the Bronx too.
Yep. Those are we got only 2 reasons why
we got 2 things in common. But I'm gonna wrap it up with that, yo. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Holla at me in the comments. Tell me what you thought about these topics. Do you agree, disagree with us? You know, hit that like button, the hype button, all of the things. Everybody have
Before we go, yo, Nate, I see United States Army thing behind you. So
yes, sir.
If you have served, thank you for your service.
Definitely, thank you.
Absolutely.
I've been wanting to say that, but I didn't want to disturb the convo. I wanted to wait to the end to acknowledge you for that.
I appreciate that, but you could have said that. You could have said that, but I appreciate that. Absolutely.
I didn't want to disturb the flow.
Appreciate it. You a gentleman. Everybody have a good night.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, later.
And we're gonna end it like that.